Hello, hello, hello. Right. Okay. I'm here. I was making a coffee. That's why I am uno minute late. That's all right. Right. I guess I'd better share that I'm live. Do you know what I mean? Right. How's everyone doing today? You okay? Hope you're all well. Hello, Hot Latte. How you doing, love? You all right? Good morning, Ray Ray. How you doing? Good to see you too. Hello, Jen. Good to see you too. How you doing? There we go. You saw. Bless you. Trying to get to the gym for a long run. Well, make sure you take it easy and do some stretches while you're at it too. Stretchy Sunday. So for those of you that haven't seen my video, I lost 5.5 pounds in the past 2 weeks. Personally, I think a lot of that is to do with me not eating for like 4 or 5 days while I was ill, but we'll just have to see how it goes. Welcome in, Fresh. Good to see you. Hope you're well. So, yeah, like I said in the video, I've got mixed feelings about it. Um, but it's just one of those things. It's your mum's birthday. Happy birthday to mum. It's easy. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate that. What a cute corgi. We're celebrating tonight. Got an almond torte. Oh yes, I remember you saying almond torte cake. Making a chicken Alfredo for dinner and bought her my Fitbit. Nice, nice. Hope you're well, Zizi. Thank you for the gift again. I appreciate that. I don't know. I don't know about Jules. I just turned the thing on the other day and was like, okay, why not? But it's very kind of you. Thank you. So we've got a few things to look at today. Speaking of ZZ, I remember ZZ saying that they wanted to look at an unusual sport that we have in the UK, and probably one of the more unusual ones is the annual cheese rolling, where basically we roll some cheese down a hill and lots of people get hurt trying to chase said cheese. So we're going to have a look at that. Welcome in Poppy's Week. I'm feeling a lot better, thank you. I'm not all the way there. I think I tired myself out going to the gym 4 times this week, but um, it is what it is. She kept asking for a Fitbit. Is she quite into her fitness? Um, because Fitbits are nice for tracking a lot of different things, aren't they? My weight started to drop again. Was stuck at 451 to 454 for close to a month, but my weight started dropping again recently. Down to 440.6 today, 90.2 pounds down this year. Well done, Jen. That's amazing progress. Well done, you. Oh my God, I love cheese. I am quite fond of cheese myself, yes. What's your favourite cheese latte? I don't think I've ever asked you. She's trying to lose weight. A Fitbit will help with that. There's so many tools these days that can help you. Um, cheese rolling is incredibly dangerous. A lot of people do get injured when it comes to the old cheese rolling. But yes, I hope everyone's great. My mum uses it to keep me on my steps. Do you have to choose? Welcome in, Satan. Good to see you. Hope you're well. you'd roll down a hill for a block of cheese. Well, this is like a wheel of cheese. So obviously, a block of cheese isn't really, it's not going to be aerodynamic enough to roll downhill. It might get, it might just stop. So we've got an actual wheel of cheese. So, yes, latte does get a lot of steps in, which is marvelous at that kind of caper, as you see in the Discord. Yeah, Satan, we did Boy World yesterday. So, if you want to have a look at that live stream from yesterday, we've got that. We watched all that. We watched Ethan, Taylor, Will Kelly, James Bowler. We're back to my regularly scheduled programs. Has anyone ever beaten the cheese down the hill? I don't know actually. Um, I'm not sure of the rule for winning this. But this person called Tulico actually won the world's most dangerous race. So we're going to have a look and see what we did. You missed yesterday's stream, but watch the VOD. That's what I like to hear. Well, not that you missed the stream, but that you actually watched the stream. I do love Gouda, Swiss. I like Edam cheese and cheddar cheese. I'm quite fond of brie occasionally. Brie on crackers or brie and bacon. Oh, it's lovely. The winner gets to keep the cheese. They do, yes.
This is me about to win in the most dangerous race in the world.
It's the German again, the German looks good.
So as you can see, it's a very steep hill, and running down a steep hill does cause you to have a lot of momentum. So there will be a lot of flip-flopping and flying going on.
The cheese roll. 30 people sprint down a hill steep enough to break bones, chasing a wheel of cheese. Whoever reaches the bottom alive wins. And I am literally ready to risk everything for it.
Woo!
Get ready for the mountain of... Oh no!
As soon as I saw the hill, all the memories rushed back in.
That is a steep hill. That is a really steep hill. Can we watch me break a leg for cheese? See, there's only like 30 people allowed, which obviously, makes sense because if there's like thousands of people grabbing cheese on a steep hill, the amount of injuries would be exponential. Even iShow Speed turned up.
Into my brain. Because last year, I was here for my first ever cheese roll.
High-vis jacket in the middle's looking good. He slides on his knees. It's the high-vis, I think. Straight through the middle. Takes it.
How do you feel now you've won?
I'm buzzing. Why are we back? Why do we do this to ourselves every year?
This is Chris. We met at the top of the hill last year, right before risking our necks for a wheel of cheese. Somehow, that turned into a friendship.
It's like you met your friend. How did you meet your friend? We both chased after the same wheel of cheese. That's like asking two mice how they met.
And now here we are, proving we clearly didn't learn anything.
We are gonna have a tremendous time. No one's gonna get hurt, not even a scratch. Totally not gonna break any bones or do anything. No.
You just mentioned to me that you were coming back.
No, seeing it again, I regret that decision.
I thought winning last year would mean people believed I could do it again. Instead, reality hit me fast.
There will be injuries.
I think it's completely mad. It's terrifying.
I've seen a lot of people getting hurt.
How likely do you think they can win tomorrow?
If you did it only once, then I'm gonna give you like 20% because there are a lot of people that are trying to do it.
A bit unsure of my confidence, I wanted to check if the hill was still the way I remembered it from last year.
Yeah, I mean, if you go to a hill and it's not there anymore, then there's quite a lot of erosion going on, I would say. Where's this hill? Or you're in the wrong place. I remember this hill being here. No, it's 2 miles down the road. All right. Romance in the air or down the hill? Exactly. Imagine meeting the love of your life at a cheese rolling competition. Stranger things have happened.
One thing was painfully obvious. Cooper's Hill hadn't seen rain in months. This year,
Uh-oh.
landing wrong would just hurt, it could end everything.
He's fine. Just give him a
That's
bit
crazy.
of cheese.
If you hit your head on that,
You're dead.
yeah, blow a wish. Blow a wish that we survive.
Yeah.
At that point, we needed someone who could steady our nerves. Someone
I just feel like this is an ER trip. Yeah, I mean, for some people that will be the case. And to be fair, at least we have the NHS in the UK, so you can have like crazy things going on, and you just have to wait a few hours in the A&E.
who knows this hill better than anyone alive. A man who's won this race more than 23 times.
Oh, he's won it.
Chris Anderson.
So Chris Anderson is the legend of the cheese roll. He looks a bit like Freddie Mercury.
He's in the win again?
I don't know.
See, I'm trying to give him the confidence. It's funny. I didn't even win, and I'm like trying to tell him, you got it, dude.
How difficult is it to run on a dry hill?
Just going to hurt more if you fall this time.
I did a little bit of running down on Wednesday, put all in my knee straight away.
I'm actually shaking.
It is hard, the hill, but the more you're on your feet, the less you need to worry about it. Just got to send it. Send it our first 12.
Oh, right. So the advice he's giving is stay on your feet and you won't hurt yourself. That is like yeah, I know that kind of advice, yeah.
20, 30 meters.
The rest will sort itself out.
All the
Hurting
talking
yourself for
didn't make
cheese.
us any braver. There was only one way to check the hill properly.
Yeah.
The question has to be asked, who thought up this game? I imagine it's a centuries-old tradition. A few miles down the road, in a town called Olney, they have the annual Pancake Day race where they run flipping pancakes. I don't know how long they have to do it for, but you have to basically run and flip pancakes at the same time. So the UK is full of this weird kind of stuff. It's full of it. Welcome in, Mud. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Happy Sunday.
I know I can go. Okay.
For the go!
Mate.
I'm good.
Like, they're doing really well when they're on their own, but the thing is, they're going to have 28 other people following them. So it's not going to be as easy as that. It's full of there is a lot of whimsy in the UK for sure. Very much whimsy.
Oh, the ground is hard. I ripped my pants.
It's worse. It's way worse than last year.
Our practice day.
Welcome in, Bank. Good to see you. If I didn't meet my true love chasing cheese or flipping pancakes, I'd give up forever. Yeah, I mean, you know, you've got to find the love of your life doing that for sure. It's a great anecdote too, isn't it? Yeah, I met the love of my life at the start of an egg and spoon race. Do you have egg and spoon races in the US?
Eventually came to an end. To win, I knew I had to risk everything, even breaking bones. But the truth was, I wasn't in control. The hill was.
Oh yeah, the hill will always be in control. Oh, okay. Well, do you know what? It's actually the 200th anniversary of the cheese rolling event. The exact start date of cheese rolling is unknown, but the earliest written record of the event is from 1826. But formally it was 1836, so I don't know. I think we should say 200 years ago. Cheers, Craig. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Have a good day. What about the World Gravy Wrestling Championships? I've never heard of that.
Just as I remembered. Here we are. This is where it's going to go down.
The gradient on average is 45 degrees. The
Bloody
double
hell.
Gloucester cheese will travel at around 70 to 80 miles per hour.
Bloody hell. So I don't think anybody's going to beat the cheese. Bicentennial cheese. Can you imagine if they still had the original cheese wheel from 1826? Now that would be a tradition. Aye, we're all this don't ill. I know it's Gloucester, but you know. It's held annually in Lancashire. They would hold gravy-based wrestling in Lancashire, wouldn't they? Makes sense.
Amid all this chaos, I suddenly spotted a familiar face. Abby. I knew her from last year when she defended her cheese roll title in the most insane way. She launched herself down the hill and rolled all the way to the bottom.
It's dry a lot.
Wow, that seems really safe.
Oh yeah, it's a lot drier. I'm still gonna do the safe strategy though.
I need to defend my title. Good morning, Feminine. Good to see you. Hope you're well.
You're rolling down? Yeah, you're a badass. You're the true badass.
I was actually worried she might get hurt this year, especially if she went down the hill the same way she always did.
Hopefully to see you
You're
back
gonna
again
get
at the
it by
bottom
now.
alive.
Yeah, thank
See
you.
you. This year is different. Feels different. It feels like I have to prove something.
We're approaching the top of the hill now for the first time. We're basically running down a cliff.
By now, the hill was my only concern. It was the people we were about to race against.
We got some competition. We got the professional crash dummy.
They all belong.
I can imagine Zizi, like, if they did have the original wheel of cheese, there would be some kind of story where somebody tried to eat it and they had to be stopped. You know, like when somebody stole the World Cup and a dog found it? One of those kind of anecdotes.
To one YouTuber, Zach Alsop. His plan: hire 5 Hollywood stuntmen to win the race for him, so he could
Don't know if we have any
fraudulently
whimsy
win the
here.
cheese.
Zach, are you doing it?
Hello. Yes. So you're retaining the title?
I hope to do so, but I'm not sure.
This would totally be a
This year
sport
is,
for
like,
Cooley.
different.
I mean, she would have the momentum to roll. I think she would be faster than 80 miles an hour, though, rolling down the hill. So it would be, there would have to be some kind of netting to catch her at the end. Do you know what I mean? Welcome in, Deb.
It's really different.
It's not a thinking man's game, really, is
No,
it?
no,
It's
no,
just
no.
Whatever happens, happens.
Like, mad props to you. I thought we are the only YouTubers mad enough to actually do that. But you're back. As they say, break a leg.
Hopefully not, though. Good luck.
Good to see you, man.
As I waited for my race, Abby climbed the hill. I wished her good luck, secretly.
They'd arrest you, Latte, and they check your bite marks in the cheese. They'd like, these bite marks match. Hot Latte was the one who bit into the cheese wheel.
Just hoping I'd see her safe at the bottom again.
And of course, as we've said, returning champions. Keep an eye on the red shirt. That is the red shirt of Abby Lamp from America. There is real sense of anticipation now. Let's just take you through how today is going to pan out then. We've got a roll of races here.
Abby was up first, chasing her 3rd cheese roll
Oh,
win.
so they've
Then
got a women's race and a men's race. Okay.
was Chris' race, and finally mine.
Don't they look calm at the top there? The cheese is on, and Abby's after it. Abby's only second at the moment. Mustard Trousers is just trying to hold her own head and go all the way down sideways. Is Abby going to make it down in front of her?
Abby,
It's going to be very close.
Abby, come on,
Winner
Abby.
in the Mustard Trousers.
Oh! Mustard Trousers did it, I think. Oh, rip Abby. She did it. Good old mustard trousers. Well, is that her real name?
Before any of us could process what just happened, they were already calling up the next men's race.
Like what?
And I could only imagine what was going through Chris's mind.
They were like, right, she's dead. Everybody else, come on, it's your turn now.
These are the Usain Bolts of the cheese world waiting on the start line. Here comes the build-up then, the clapping, the chanting. Master of Ceremonies has his hand up. Are we ready? Everybody
Release the cheese.
And off they go,
Whee!
tumbling down the Cooper's Hill.
That's fake cheese. Don't chase that. That's fake cheese.
Superman looks like he might win this one.
Oh, Superman. Oh, this
Oh,
might
it's
be his
close,
kryptonite.
it's close. Superman has done it.
You crazy man. It is wild, yeah. Medic! Oh my god. You saw Rey Mysterio in the crowd. There was a Lucha Libre there, and they're known for their high flying. Like, if Rey Mysterio did it, he could probably jump. He could just go across, straight to the bottom of the hill. Right, next lot.
There was no hiding now. I had to face the hill, and I couldn't shake the thought that something could go seriously wrong.
Will anybody beat the German this time?
Oh.
These are nervous moments.
I don't know how to feel about a German holding the cheese rolling title. I'm surprised health and safety are okay with this. I imagine there are like waivers that people have to sign if they want to roll down a 45-degree hill.
At the start line, the world goes silent. All I feel is fear and the desperate need to win. Not for glory, but to show someone out there that impossible things can be done.
Defend your
fell,
title.
Abby got hurt, and now I'm next. Whatever happens, I have to face this hill with everything I have.
What a monster. Cheese, 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 cheese. Let's all clap for cheese. Come on, Latte, I know you wouldn't do it. Und 3, 2, 1. Bye, cheese. Oh, he's away. He's proper away. Oh my god. No, he slipped. Oh! Hoppa! Jesus Christ. Did he win? Your dog's very into this. Oh, dogs love rolling about though, don't they? Did he win? Is he retaining his title? Why are you doing why, you're giving me tinnitus here, mate. Oh, he won! He's the champion! Reigning, defending, he's taking his top off.
He's lapping up the crowd.
That's a nasty cut.
Back to back! Back to back! All the people came here, wanted to take my title, but this is it! Back to back! Let's go! We survived that, huh?
And do you keep the cheese? I'm very interested.
I've never seen someone run faster.
Cheese, 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 cheese. I know, shoulder. Oh yeah, he's eating it. Hey.
9 seconds. I'm going to race in today.
9 seconds to win a wheel of cheese. I have to say, he did ever so well. 7 ribs popping out. It's worth it for the cheese mud. It's worth it. So I hope you enjoyed that little look at British sport. We're very sacred about our cheese rolling, even though a German won it. So the next video is, we're going to have a look at Journey with Sal. Let's see what he's up to. Apparently, he's fled the country. Not in a bad way. He just got a passport and decided to go somewhere. So yeah, we're going to have a watch and see what he does.
I've always wanted to travel the world, and I couldn't, whether I didn't have the money to or I was too large. That is changing. I'm currently down to 244 pounds.
9 seconds on the hill, 3 months in recovery. But you've got 3 months to eat cheese, Ray. And that's what it's all about, mate.
I'm feeling great, and I think it's time to start exploring the world slowly but surely. But in order to do so, I need a
Morris
passport.
dancing.
I have a trip coming up very soon. And
I don't think Morris dancing is a sport, Fresh. Well, some people might consider it, but...
I haven't got my passport yet, so the only way
Welcome
to
in,
get one
Debbie. Good to
immediately
see
is
you.
to go.
Hope you're well.
Let's go. Dobro jutro, kako ste?
Why do you speak Serbian?
Women.
That's what's going on in Columbus? I'm gonna have you cut some
Sal speaks Serbian. Interesting. You obviously met a Serbian girl.
bread and think about what you've done. I'm getting drunk. We aim to please and we know you're picky.
I was 700 pounds. I'm not that picky. I see we've walked into a situation.
Are you so skinny? Ooh, I think we're there. Let's start cooking.
So I'm in Detroit picking up the passport, waiting for Jessica and Bongo to show up. I had a videographer coming today. They got sick, so it's gonna be just straight vlog style. We'll see how this goes.
Nice.
I'm here with Jessica.
Hello, everyone.
So he's hired a
May
videographer.
or may not see it.
I think Sal's going to start putting a lot more effort into these long form videos, which I love to see. Sal has a really great personality for these kind of long form videos. So I'm really glad he's venturing into doing something a bit more than, you know, dunking a basketball, I guess.
I'm not sure yet. We're walking to McNamara building. We're gonna try this sweet treat that she picked
Okay,
up.
so I have these goodies from JP Makes and Bakes. It's a very popular bakery here in Detroit. So this is the Panda Everything. It's a savory treat. Inside there's a cream cheese filling.
Okay.
It's very delicious. So cheers.
Cheers. Delicious.
Okay, and
That's not my favorite thing there, but my favorite thing, apparently they only have on Fridays and Saturdays.
Okay.
I never realized that.
all right, I got your directions.
A bird shat on my back in Venice recently.
A bird shat on your back in Venice. Not the. I wouldn't open with that. They say that you should tell your second best anecdote. So if that's your second best anecdote,
We are at the McNamara Federal Building in downtown Detroit because Sal is getting his first passport. It's your first, right?
It's my first passport.
Yes.
I've never been on the country.
This is so exciting.
And you've been everywhere.
I've been to every
who is
country in the world.
Jessica? Jessica Nabongo. I don't know who she is. I guess she's a mate of Sal's.
And I think I've been to like 13 territories as well. And I've been to every continent and every U.S. state.
I have not been any of those places.
But I have not been everywhere.
Yeah, not everywhere.
That's the big difference.
So should we go travel places?
We should.
Okay, let's get a passport first, and then we can travel. Hi.
Do you know what? I would love for Sal to lose more weight and to start traveling the world. Like Sal going from 725 pounds to becoming a worldwide travel vlogger would be absolutely incredible. I think she has a cookbook. I don't know who she is. She seems like a lovely woman.
Instagram to person.
I know. I've been following you for at least a year. I don't know when you came up in my feed. I saw one video and I was like, he brings me joy. And so I commented on Instagram.
I did like a whole Tony Stark 24-hour understanding of who Jessica Nabongo is one night. Beyond just traveling, we're gonna also cook because you have an amazing cookbook coming out.
I have my second book with National Geographic.
Second.
Oh wait, hold on.
That would be fun.
My
wouldn't it?
first one.
Oh, there you go.
Catch
Cookbook.
Me If You Can.
Yeah, the Catch Me If You
The
Can.
Catch Me If You Can.
So yeah, this book came out June 2022. It did really well. And so this book coming out is called Catch Me in the Kitchen, one dish from every country in the world. I'm really excited. It's never been done before. So this will be the first book in the marketplace.
What's your favorite dish in the book?
I actually have 75.
What's numero uno?
I don't. There's too much good in the world to pick favorites. People are like, what's your favorite country? What's your, I don't have no favorite. Nothing.
Okay.
She
let's
does
hear a
make
couple
him
of your
smile,
favorites.
yeah.
Iran.
Okay.
Festigen, which is like a pomegranate chicken. Muhammara, which is from Syria, and it's like a red pepper dip. It's insanely.
I don't think Foodie Beauty ever mentioned that Syrian dip. She was just more concerned about Syrian fried chicken.
delicious. And what we're gonna cook today, Serbia drunken mussels.
Do you speak any Serbian?
I do not. Do
Dobro
you?
jutro, kako ste?
Why do you speak Serbian?
Women.
That's what's going on in Columbus?
Well, the passport office is calling my name. I must run back there to pick up said passport. While I'm gone, Jessica's going to...
Okay, so we're going to see Sal in Sarajevo at some point, I imagine.
To gracefully
Is
prepare
that is
these
that
drunken
Serbia?
mussels, which I am excited about. You know, the first time I had mussels was probably when I
Think
was
so.
6. My dad was a chef. Was probably the biggest chef in Columbus for probably 10 years. And so, but he made them one day, and I was like, this is phenomenal. We were having mussels, and it's like one of the rare dishes I remember having that my dad made that was not a pastry, because he was a pastry chef specifically. So I'm looking forward to this dish. This one is really special to me, and I love all the Eastern European cuisine, but especially their use of alcohol in food. It's always interesting. All right, I'm gonna run, and then Jessica's gonna cook. I'm sad to be missing the cooking segment, but passport office was very clear.
Got me in the kitchen.
Bosnia.
When you
Oh,
come
yeah,
back
thank you.
through the magic of television, you will have food. Hey y'all,
Serbia.
I'm Jessica Nabongo, and this is Catch Me in
Serbia. Is that Belgrade? Can't remember. My geography's not amazing.
the kitchen. I am super excited because today I'm cooking a recipe from Serbia, and it's called drunken mussels. I've never cooked mussels in my entire life, so I'm following the recipe from my book. Let's see how it goes. So we're gonna start with 1 teaspoon of ground black pepper. I don't think that's black pepper. Okay, let's see.
I'm allergic to seafood, so this recipe is not for me.
We're going to grind our black pepper. You think you're prepared and you're actually not.
Oh
This is
yeah,
so
mad,
funny,
horrible
y'all.
film that.
Okay.
Yeah, she's got a great style,
A
hasn't she?
half teaspoon of dried oregano. Okay. A quarter teaspoon
Ah, she says oregano in the proper way. I like her. I like her.
of red pepper flakes. I like spice. I'm gonna make it a heaping quarter teaspoon. A quarter teaspoon of sweet paprika. I actually have sweet paprika from Hungary. If you don't know, Hungary is well known for their paprika. And even in my book, Catch Me in the Kitchen, National Geographic 2027, you'll see that for our Hungarian recipe, we call for specifically Hungarian paprika because it's actually pretty easy to find in the United States. A quarter teaspoon of
I bet she did goulash for Hungary. You got to do a goulash for Hungary.
this sweet paprika, direct from Hungary. A quarter teaspoon of bouillon powder. Now, y'all, I went to Trader Joe's yesterday and I asked
Trader
this
Joe's?
man for bouillon powder. He had me buy this box, and this is not a powder. Okay, this is about to be some real-time substitution. Let me go to my dear friend Google. Do y'all ever see on the internet how they talk about male Instacart shoppers? This is why people don't like male Instacart shoppers. And yes, that is a prejudice. And sometimes, okay, prejudice is never okay. So quick research tells me that I can replace the bouillon powder with this paste. So it's gonna be a 1-to-1 ratio. So I'm gonna add a quarter teaspoon of this little paste. All right.
It's not too bad, is
So
it?
we have combined the first 5 ingredients. So I know a lot of people like to use minced garlic. People complain about their fingers smelling like garlic, but
Well, one thing you can do if you're handling garlic is you can get lemon juice. You can wash your hands with lemon juice before you wash your hands properly, of course. And that gets rid of the garlicky smell from your fingers.
always choose fresh garlic personally. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's so interesting because yeah, people complain about the garlic smell on their fingers, but it's just not something that I have dealt with. I don't have a remedy for y'all, but I have seen people
I do.
online saying like, rub lemon on your fingers.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm in here doing what I need to do and I'm out of there. So when I went
Lemon juice
to
would be
Serbia
correct.
for the first time, because I went to Ambar a lot. If you're in DC, if you're visiting DC, definitely get to one of their restaurants. They have a couple different locations. And so when I went to Belgrade, I saw that they had a restaurant there. And the good folks
Belgrade. I was correct on my second guess. Thank you so much. I'm so intelligent.
at the restaurant in DC, and they took such good care of me because Serbia was one of many solo trips. I did not know anybody in that country, and I had such a good time because they took such good care of me. And like beyond being able to eat delicious food, I had a lot of drinks.
One Eastern European country I would like to visit would probably be Croatia. Croatia's a good one, I think. It just seems like there's a lot of history there. And it's quite underrated in terms of like being a beach holiday kind of country, because it's literally mostly coastline in Croatia. So I think that would be a lovely place to go to for an underrated holiday, I would say.
And just a lot of fun with the staff there. And one thing I always tell people, if you're doing solo travel, always sit at the bar at a restaurant, because then, you know, there's other people who are going to be sitting at the bar. Also, the bartenders, you know, you can chat with them, obviously. Don't stop them from doing their work, but
I'm too much of an introvert to be doing that, I'm afraid. I'm just going to sit in the corner quietly and look at other people being social. That's me done. Thank you.
they're a good time. I've had a lot of really great solo dinners sitting at the bar at restaurants all over the world. This is a lot of garlic, and I love garlic, so I'm very excited. You know, the recipe calls for finely chopped. I think I've done my best. And your best is enough. There we go.
It's rustic.
Now we're going to do 2 tablespoons of capers. I have never cooked with capers.
I'm not a fan
So if you
of
guys have
capers.
any idea of what I should do with this when I'm done, let me know. These are Trader Joe's capers, but apparently they come from Morocco. A lot of liquid in there. I don't want the liquid. We're going to finely chop these capers. These are much easier to finely chop because they're so tiny. We are calling that finely chopped.
This is gonna be interesting.
Well, there we go. Ooh, what a lovely building.
I have a passport, and that just means a lot to me because it means freedom.
I've been watching a lot of ultra trail running by Jeff Pelletier, and he did Slovenia and Peru Machu Picchu, and now that's my goal. Oh, really? That sounds amazing.
To be able to travel, to go places, it's like hard work.
I bet Peru is a difficult trail run because of the because it's such a high altitude. No.
Off a little bit to have the ability to even make flights that are internationally, and I'm just super excited to see what happens with this. This is gonna be fun.
Okay,
You'll use the
so
caper.
this
I'm not
calls
a
for
fan.
1 cup of grappa.
Oof,
Grappa
grappa.
is a strong spirit made from grapes. I could not find any, so I looked up what a substitution is. I think rakia can be used as a substitution. This is from, where is this from? Somewhere in Eastern Europe. So I'm gonna use this.
Grappa, that takes me back. Oh my God. That is a really, really strong spirit. I remember an old Italian guy I knew used to have something called coffee corretto, and he would have espresso coffee, like halfway filled, and then the rest of the cup would be grappa, and that's how he'd start his day. Some say he was an alcoholic, but in the old traditional way, like the Irish and the Italians would say, he loved to drink. He loved to drink.
And if it's not enough, I'm gonna use Ararat. This is from Armenia. This is brandy, which is also made from grapes. So for example,
That makes sense,
cognac
Ray, yeah.
is just brandy from the cognac region of France. But all of these are grape-based spirits. So I feel like you can use them interchangeably. So we're gonna start with the rakia. If we run out, we're gonna use the Ararat. I really wanna know where this is from because I actually think it might be from Serbia. So I'm gonna use Google Lens and take a picture of it. This is actually rakia from Serbia.
Nice.
How perfect is that? So even though we're not using grappa, we're using an ingredient from Serbia. I love when things work out like that. Okay, so we need 1 cup of this. This definitely will not make it. It smells so good, y'all. I'm gonna mix this. I'm actually gonna save a little bit so we can drink that later. I'm gonna save a little bit of it. So we're gonna mix this with the ararat.
Very strong.
Ooh, so good. Delicious. So I think we're ready to go to our pot. We're gonna be cooking this in a big Dutch
Amaretto
oven.
is lovely in
So we're gonna
espresso.
start
Yeah, I
with
bet.
our 1/4 cup of olive oil.
Amaretto is almond, right? So you've got that like almond taste with the coffee, and almonds and coffee tend to go pretty well, don't they?
And we are going to heat that over medium heat until it's shimmering. So it might take a little bit of time to warm up. I'm also a home cook, so you know, I'm just here on vibes. And I think like so many people get in their head about
Vibing.
like following recipes and stuff like that. You can adjust things.
Do you know what? Quirky Love Rosie cooks with vibes too. So I wonder why she's a terrible cook and Jessica here's a great cook.
As you go. You don't have to stay hard and fast to the recipe.
We're just going with
Alright,
vibes,
so
guys,
I
okay?
need 4 tablespoons of lemon juice. Obviously, you can use concentrated lemon juice. I just don't like the way concentrated lemon juice taste. I prefer to just squeeze everything fresh. Also, make sure when you're cooking
I love a good squeeze myself too.
recipes that you prep all your ingredients before you start cooking. The workout.
Mise en place.
You see my Pilates arms? 4 tablespoons. Ooh, I think we're there. Okay, let's get to it. Let's start cooking.
Yeah, that might be good, Mud, yeah.
We got our oil cooking. Adding the garlic and the capers. Ooh, you hear that? You hear that?
Yeah,
Sizzle.
Rosie's vibes are
We're gonna
different.
cook
You're
this
right
on
there.
medium until the capers soften. They say about 4 minutes. We've let the capers.
Grape salad looks delicious. Hey, Pulpy, whatever you're into, mate. But personally, I don't know. I don't think I would go like anywhere near Rosie's fridge to eat anything.
Soften, and the garlic is fragrant. And now we're going to add our rakia brandy mix.
Okay, nice.
Ooh.
And obviously, when you're cooking alcohol, most of the alcohol should just burn off.
Okay, we're gonna bring that to a simmer and then let this cook down until the grappa is reduced by half. I'm getting drunk. It is called drunken mussels, so I guess this is kind of a part of it, but that is strong. We are going to whisk in 2 cups of heavy cream. I think it's this whole bottle. 1, yeah. Why leave the little bit
Rosie
by
would take
itself?
7 hours,
We're
yeah.
gonna whisk in the cream and our little spice mixture. We're going
Intermediate
to
to
let
advanced
this simmer
chef.
until the cream reduces by half.
Did Rosie tell you that herself? Because I'm not sure. I tend to just like do the opposite of what Rosie says.
And then we're gonna just whisk it occasionally. So we have our 4 pounds of mussels.
4 pounds of fucking
I spent $33 on these mussels.
Jesus.
And I just realized they're cooked and I can't use these. I'm like, no, I'm going right the fuck back up there and give me my money back. Oh, I'm so pissed. Oh, I'm pissed. I'm so mad. Somebody at the door. I'm so mad. What? These motherfuckers, and now I bought these assholes sold me cooked mussels, so I can't even use them. And we were like almost done. I'm so mad. I'm so mad.
Okay. Good thing to note is don't make Jessica angry. Don't, like she's having a crash out over cooked mussels. Let's not make her angry, okay?
I see we walked into a situation.
Her channel's
where
not
we're
for
lacking
beginners.
muscles.
Okay.
Right in the news. With the
Oh,
US
she's such a card.
passport. What language can I learn to speak to other women?
Oh my God, Lord, you have to be stopped.
Comment allez-vous? Oui, oui.
Oh,
All of it. Ah.
he's after the French girls. He's after the Serbian girls. No girl's gonna be safe when Sal travels the world. Lock up your daughters.
I love that. Yay, we did it.
I can't believe she
Did
really
it?
said that.
The card.
Oh, you fancy. I don't even
Oh,
have
bloody
this.
Rosie.
Well, the nice thing about the passport card is that you can travel to Canada with that. You can travel to the Caribbean with it, I believe. So that's the nice thing. You don't always have to travel with your passport.
Yeah, so we'll use this when we go across to Windsor.
The tunnel is right there. Okay, well,
Yeah,
now I
grape
have to go
salad.
find mussels.
Her grape salad's
I'm
not
pissed.
doesn't look good.
Hi, question for you. Do you guys have 4 pounds of raw frozen mussels? Like we need them raw and frozen.
All right, well,
Raw
I'm
and
gonna take this show on the road. All right, we're at the lobster pot. I feel really good about this. Let's see. Hi. I called about the mussels.
Hey, girl.
So wait, are they like super frozen or you think I could toss them in?
They're not frozen.
Oh, why didn't I come here first? Oh, thank you so much. A literal god.
Once Sal gets his eggplant unburied, he's going to be a problem. Yep. Once he gets that surgery to get everything unburied, oh, mama, he's going to be. Oof. Like, Ethan, he can keep his imaginary wife. Sal's going out to get the real thing. All around the world.
Thank you.
You have
so
a chicken
much.
salad
Have a
that has
great
grapes
day.
in it. I'm sorry, Zizi, that sounds not very
Shout out
nice.
to the lobster pot. If you're in Metro Detroit, come to the lobster pot. And we're back. So I was supposed to be finished by the time Sal got back. That didn't happen because we all saw
Hey,
what happened
Sal.
with these mussels. So I'm just gonna rinse these mussels.
He is very muscular.
The biggest takeaway from what just happened: prepare all of your ingredients in advance. Make no assumptions.
Would
before
you
start.
ever spend
And make sure with mussels, You tap them, and if they close up, they're good. But if you tap them and they stay open, that means they're bad. I may be allergic to seafood, but I did learn that a long time ago.
A summer working in a French kitchen.
No.
It's a goal of mine. I would love to
Oh.
spend the summer.
So, fun fact, I don't think French food is good. I recognize like how they've coined a lot of the cutting techniques
Yeah.
and things like that. Like I recognize that technique is loved by everyone in the food world, but I don't think French food is good.
I don't know if it's the best cuisine. I think it's the most technically European sounding cuisine. Like skill wise, you'll learn a lot of like basic skills and it's really foundational. I think obviously Japan is probably the best.
I think that the idea in the food world of what best is based on technical skill.
Yes,
and
of
to
course.
me, that's not what the best food is. The best food to me is like what tastes good. So
Exactly. Like, obviously the best food I guess the best food in the world is a very subjective thing. Like personally, I love Italian food. I love Japanese food. I love Mexican food. I love British food, right? That's because it all tastes good. I don't care. I don't really care how you julienne your carrots. Just give me carrots. Or cook them. Are the ones that don't open when cooked one are bad. Okay. All clams pretty much like that, yeah.
I can eat fried red snapper at this little hood spot I go in Panama City, Panama.
Yeah.
That guy for sure is not a trained chef. But when I tell you that's some of the best red snapper I've ever had in my life, that's to me all that matters.
Yeah, I think it's how you measure what good is. It's probably different, like, to your point. Do you like Michelin?
That's not my jam at
Really?
all. I go. My friend just took me to a place in London that's Michelin rated, but I'm like, you know what I like? James Beard.
Okay.
For me, James Beard matters most.
My
When I
beard.
went to my last
I
5
do have a
days,
good
I
beard, to
used
be fair.
James Beard nominated in award-winning restaurants as like how I was kind of driving
Really?
around the States. Yeah. And I ate amazing food in like South Dakota, North Dakota, Nebraska, Iowa. It was amazing.
Where'd you go in Nebraska?
Oh my God. Okay, so I'm starting the supper club. You have to fly out. There's this place in Omaha.
Soul food, Italian, Puerto Rican are my top three. You got to have Italian food in your top three. It's simple and it tastes delicious.
Called Yoshitomo. It's some of the best sushi I've had in my life.
I know Yoshitomo.
Have you been?
I went to college in Nebraska. I went to Creighton.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wait, you've been to Yoshitomo?
I think I've either been, I've been to all the sushi restaurants in the city. If it's new, probably, when did you go?
It's new-ish. I was there in 2024.
Okay, then I probably haven't been to that
new-ish.
one. But the sushi in Omaha is like, they have a couple really good spots.
Yoshitomo, I lived in Japan for a year.
Yeah.
Easily some of the best Japanese food I've had, sushi I've had in the world. And
So
they
you wanna-
fly their sushi
So
in.
we're going?
Yes, we're going.
When?
So my supper club there is probably going to be in like October and November. You have to come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Omaha's great.
Well, that's cool.
Yes. Oh my
Preferably like November.
There we go. October, November. They're going to Yoshitomo.
But, you know,
Okay.
my October schedule's kind
I
of,
will take that on board.
my October schedule's already kind of booked.
We
but
will consider that. Okay. We'll consider
October,
that.
I'm hunting bears.
Oh my God.
You love
No.
Italian
Is
food.
that legal?
Sicilian food is a little bit, because it's got a lot of like Arab influences as well in Sicilian food. I'm a fan of I'm definitely a fan of the southern and Sicilian Italian food, because like the northern stuff involves a lot of like for me it sits heavier, if you know what I mean. I'm not hyper aware of like the middle like Roman stuff, but yeah, southern Italian food is just simple and beautiful stuff.
Yes. Would you ever hunt?
No.
Fish?
I would fish.
Okay.
Definitely not hunt.
But
Yeah, Sicilians
Not a
feel
bear. Why
like
are you
they're
having a bear?
completely
That's
different
not
from
very
Italians.
good.
It's so true.
Okay, I'm gonna have you cut some bread and think about what you've done.
I haven't done anything yet. What kind of knives do you have?
I have a bread knife.
Do you collect knives, or are you a knife person, or do you just use...
I am not a knife person.
Okay.
Clearly, you're a knife person.
I am.
You are like.
There's a fantastic...
You're so multifaceted.
Polpette latte. Oh my God. A beef and pork meatball with a nice chunk of crusty bread and the tomato sauce. You can't beat it. You really can't.
There's a fantastic little store in San Francisco I haven't been to yet. It starts with a B. It's a cutlery store. They have the most amazing little knife shop there. They do a lot of Japanese knives that come in from overseas, and they also sharpen. They do all the things.
I love that.
It's fantastic. I recommend
Well,
it.
I'm gonna let you take the reign. Do you want to toast that on the stovetop or on a pan?
So let's just put it in a pan. It's gonna be faster.
All right. So back like we never left.
But this is nice. This is a good knife though.
I mean, I do research. Like, I don't just be buying like.
He uses
random
3
stuff.
meats.
I'm like.
What's the third meat used? I imagine is it pork, beef, and veal? Because veal's quite popular in Italy. Is that what it is? Or does he use something else?
Research crazy person.
Yeah, but this is good. This is a nice knife. The Zwingling is nice. The Zwingling, Henkel, Cutco.
You have a lot of
Japanese.
deep knowledge about a lot of random stuff.
Yeah, I'm really good at trivia.
Oh, we gotta go do some trivia.
Yeah, I'm really good.
Are you good at geography?
What question do you have?
Name 5 countries that start with the letter M.
Madagascar.
Oh, name 5 countries that start with the letter M. Well, we'll have to name 4 now because Sal did it for us. Madagascar, Mauritania, Mexico, Micronesia, Mozambique. Oh yeah, Morocco, yeah.
Moldova.
Oh, Moldova, yeah.
Morocco.
Macedonia,
Mongolia,
yeah.
And
Mongolia.
We can keep going. 2
Malaysia,
countries that start with
yeah.
the letter D.
Denmark.
2 countries that start with the letter D. Denmark and Djibouti. Malta, yeah. See, this is a stumping one because there aren't very many countries. I think it is only 2 countries, right, that start with the letter D. Denmark and Djibouti.
And Denmark was the easy one.
I know. I'm like, are there 2?
Denmark was the easy one, and then there has to be another one.
I don't think so, actually.
Probably, maybe.
I don't think so.
Djibouti.
Oh, okay, I'm
There you go.
whisking in the butter.
If you had to cook one
Mauritius,
yeah.
yeah.
What would it be?
Ooh, Mediterranean.
Mediterranean.
Because that's like a cheat.
Why?
Because you have all of North Africa and all of Southern Europe.
How many countries make up the
They did
Mediterranean?
put Melasia, yeah. The Maldives, yeah, the Maldives.
I mean, a lot.
I mean, what number would you see?
What number, if I had to guess?
Oh yeah, Oh
18?
yeah, Dominica, the Dominican Republic, of course. Yes, Pulpy, thank you. Del Blau.
Me too.
Oh my God. Why do you know that?
Random fact.
Trivia.
How was the food in Vatican City?
I've never had a meal in Vatican City.
Okay.
But for my book, the recipe that I chose.
Oh yeah, the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Yeah, that's true. You could say North Korea, the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. Yeah, so there's actually quite a few. Yeah, you're right, guys. My geography isn't great.
For Vatican City is amatriciana. So amatriciana is like a pretty simple pasta with a tomato base. It's a little spicy. You use guanciale originally, but we replace it with, you can use pancetta in place of guanciale.
Oh no, you can't. Oh my God, I can't believe she just said that. You can't replace guanciale with pancetta. You can't do that unless you have absolutely no access to pork cheeks or pork neck. You can't go from guanciale to pancetta. That's a very bad downgrade. Oh no. I'm doing the Italian like, oh my God, I can't believe you say you use the pancetta instead of the bloody guanciale.
But
oh my goodness, what? You cannot use pancetta in place of guanciale.
Thank you, Sal.
Can. And so
it's a whole different piece of the pig.
you can absolutely use pancetta in the place of guanciale.
I know you can use it, but like, should you?
No, some people can't access guanciale. Okay.
You went to 3 stores to find mussels.
Anyway. Anyway,
Sorry,
so amatriciana, it's a Roman dish, and
Yes.
because Vatican obviously is surrounded by Rome, I chose that dish. And then doing research, it's cool because the first known written recipe of amatriciana was when a Roman chef was making it for a pope.
That's it. Yeah, video's done, mate. Game's gone.
Hundreds and hundreds of years ago.
It's an amazing story.
We are putting in the mussels.
Okay. Okay.
In they
Stir
go.
occasionally until they start to open. It's so rare that I talk to people who know this much about the world.
How's your hosa?
Hosa? I don't know any hosa.
Oh, my favorite joke was when Trevor Noah was like, and the subtitles, that was just for me because they were speaking hosa.
Oh.
And he was like, but they put subtitles in the movie.
It is
like, no,
offensive.
that was supposed to be just
It
for
offended mine eyes and mine ears. Mein Gott.
people like me who can understand that. If you
I
cannot
love
understand, it's not for you. Should I come and make the toast?
Yes, you can start prepping that.
Skinny
I
queen.
made enough. I know, you're so skinny.
Oh, he's so skinny now.
If I were the thing,
I mean, Sal's under 500 pounds now, so he could officially be a skinny queen.
Okay, so you have to
Are
leave
you
it down.
induction?
It's induction.
Oh, yeah.
That's
You
the
don't like
salt, Max
induction?
Miller.
That's fine.
Okay.
Induction's great.
I don't like your tone.
I mean, it's just not gas.
It's not gas. That is a fact. Well,
What's
Sal,
your favorite stove
I
type?
live in, huh?
What's your favorite type of stove?
Yeah, I think gas is definitely the best.
No, but brand.
Why are you trying to put me on the spot?
I love Aga.
I don't know all this stuff.
I don't know. Sal does strike me as somebody who would own an Arga if he could. Argas are just, they're amazing things to cook with, but very expensive. Personally, like I used to use gas a lot when I was younger because we only had a gas stove. But I think I do prefer halogen as opposed to gas. I don't know. I think like for me, I don't know why, but I feel like halogen heats faster than gas.
That you know.
Aga stoves are great.
I'm just out here
Have you ever
trying to
seen it?
cook my little muscles.
Oh yeah, I love it. Have you
Hey,
seen
you
Aga stove?
No.
It's like that big. It's gas. It's always on, so that's why it's kind of dangerous.
It's always on.
Always on, and it's like 2,000, 3,000 pounds. It's just stuck there.
Like once I put it in.
Sal, come to the UK and cook on an Arga. An Arga. Arga. It's AGA. One sec. Let me just show you guys. So you could, yeah, that is true. Yeah, this is an Arga. Mini Argas. That's quite cool, actually. Controllable gas hob. But they tend to be associated with like being like a country kitchen kind of thing. And they tend to be like for people that have a bit more money, I guess. That's kind of how they tend to be viewed. You went from an electric cooktop to a gas one. I burnt so many things waiting for the burners to heat up. Yeah, with gas, you start cooking straight away. I do remember when I was at university, we had those electric ring stoves, and absolutely horrible. Took ages to heat up. Like you turn it on, you go away for 20 minutes, and it's like barely lukewarm. I'm not a fan of electric.
You want to rearrange the house? You better.
I love this. This is Cafe Appliance from GE.
Okay. Now a busy pan is a sad pan. That's okay. Let's see. Toasty's up. Oh, Lord have mercy. I need an apron too.
You see me in my little apron?
And it has like the pockets for all the
Got
spoons
more crumbs than James Bowler shirt.
and things.
Exactly. And I've never used it in that way.
Sounds like you need to do a one night only chefing event.
And clearly, you need to do a one night only chefing
You
event.
can lead service. You can
Yeah, that
explain.
makes sense, Bank.
Sure.
Some people don't have the luxury of being able to choose what kind of stove they have. The biggest issue is like when I was using electric stoves. It would just take forever to heat up, and I hated it. So now that I was able to have a choice, I chose halogen because I feel like it's safer than gas and it heats up quicker.
Fire, 1 mussel, 1 fish, 1 tilapia.
I can do that. For sure.
Fire, 1 fish, 1 mussel, 2 steak. Fire, 1 pork chop, 1 mussel, 2 steak.
Okay,
You're
so wait,
interested.
did you work in a restaurant?
No, my dad
It's
was-
definitely worth
But were
shopping
you there
around.
with him?
Yeah, as a kid until I was like 5. And then my brother and I would have like cooking competitions at the house.
So what's your favorite thing to cook?
Steak.
Oh my God, let me tell you something.
Do you have a
What?
spatula? Or like a...
I just got a meat thermometer. Best purchase ever.
Why?
Because my steaks, I used to cook them on vibes. So sometimes they were medium, sometimes they were not.
How do you eat your steak?
Oh yeah. See, cooking steak on vibes, you're playing a dangerous game there, I would say. A meat thermometer would be really good for steak.
Medium. Oh my gosh.
What did I say?
It's the judge. It's
I
the.
go,
It's
clock
the,
that
it's
tea.
the look. It's the tone. How do you eat yours raw?
No.
Rare?
I do like raw steak, but I like mine medium rare.
No, I'm medium.
Fair.
But don't let it touch medium well.
Yeah.
I'm sending it back.
Okay.
Yeah, Bank, if you have a gas stove, you definitely have to pay attention because it can burn easily. And with electric, you kind of just like, it says 30 minutes to cook, but it's going to take 30 minutes to heat up. I know that's an exaggeration, but yeah, I'm definitely not a fan of electric.
Give me a medium well steak. It's going back.
You're going back. Okay. Well, at least we're not fully lost.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
You could have said medium well, in which I would have left.
You're like, this is over.
My PR team would have been like, hey, listen.
Oh,
We can't
sorry, Sal. I like my steak medium well.
have you mingling with people like her.
My mother eats medium well steaks, and she's gotten to medium. We're bringing her along. It's okay.
Well, so here's the funny thing. So first of all, I'm African. My family eats their steaks well done. And I used to work for a pharmaceutical company, and I did pharma sales. And so as part of sales, we used to go out to eat with doctors a lot.
Yeah.
So a lot of doctors would want to go to steakhouses.
Yeah.
And I would always order like fish or chicken. They're like, we're at a steakhouse, order steak. And I'm like, okay, I'll have, I don't know, filet well done. And they're like, excuse me? And then as I got older and my palate further developed, then I do medium.
Medium
the one
rare.
thing to eat medium well is a hamburger. You know why?
Why?
When you eat a medium rare steak, the internal meat is safe from like parasites and things. When you cook it, the outside gets all the parasites out. When you eat a burger, it's all ground up, and so it's not as safe. So it's better to have a burger cooked all the way through.
Rosie
just
still
cooked
likes it
perfectly,
moving.
than to have it medium
Yeah, and that's just when she looks in the mirror.
well or medium rare.
I figure if they're cooking it at medium, like they know what they're doing.
Some people can make a really
Good morning,
steak
Miles. Good
medium.
to see you. Hope you're well.
Burger.
Steak. Burger. I mean steak too.
Oh, steak.
I mean it's your steak, so obviously whatever you're paying for, do it however you want.
You know, I like going to restaurants and they're like, oh, the chef recommends it at whatever temperature. But there's definitely restaurants I've been to, if somebody orders it like well done, they're like, we don't do that.
Nebraska will do that.
They'll be like, no.
Yeah, Nebraska steaks are blue with a push, and then medium, and then rare.
I don't know about that.
So I was in South Africa a couple months ago and I brought home 12 bottles. So I did like a little vineyard tour in Cape Town. So we will go with a 2024 Chardonnay.
How are the grapes that year?
Phenomenal. Cheers to.
I feel like it's a whole other language. Yeah, I went to South Africa and bought 24 bottles of Chardonnay. All right. I'm just here sipping my tap water, and I'm good. Oh, you're at work. Oh, bless you. Well, I hope the shift goes fast for you.
Adventures.
And you getting your
Yeah,
passport.
this smells very nice.
We aim to please and we know you're picky.
It was 700 pounds. I'm not that picky. So what is this?
So this is drunken noodle, not.
Drunken noodles.
muscle.
This is drunken muscles.
Okay.
Again, so it's from my book, Catch Me in the Kitchen.
Now comes from a dish. You said that your
This
friend.
is in the book, and this is the Serbian recipe.
Very nice.
It's good. The sauce is really good. First time making mussels, you know.
First time making mussels.
It wasn't a straight line to the finish, but we got there.
Yeah, we had a little mess up.
They're cooked, and I can't use these. But look at us now.
They were cooked mussels, and she went fuck, fuckity fuck, 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 fuckity fuck, until she got real mussels.
It's good. Maybe we'll go to Serbia together.
Where'd you go in Serbia?
Belgrade.
What about Austria?
Austria, I went to Vienna.
Because there's an amazing little like.
How is tap water in 2026? Yes,
Little
fine.
jet ski.
No.
Are you a boater?
As in, do I like
Should there be
riding on
something wrong?
boats?
Yes. Yachts or boats?
You know, prefer yachts.
Okay.
But I'll take what I can get. I don't hate a catamaran. I've been on a jet ski twice. The first time I was in Senegal, actually, and I rode on one. Then another time in Miami, I drove it myself, which was really exciting because I thought I would never do that.
Are you an adventurer? Like, would you do zip lining?
Zip lining, yeah.
Cliff diving?
I've
Probably need to work on that camera work there.
done both of those. I will never in my life skydive. Would you?
No, I'm fat.
What does that mean?
Too heavy.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I will never do it because if I die because I jumped out of a plane for no reason, I'll be so mad. So mad.
What's one thing that you haven't done that you want to do?
It's alright, you don't need to be angry if you die in a parachute jump because you'd be dead. It's fine.
I really want to hike Kilimanjaro. Probably before I'm 50, I'll hike Kilimanjaro.
Are you a big hiker?
I love hiking.
Okay.
I hiked Mount Fuji.
Do you climb as well, or do you like?
I love rock climbing, like in a controlled setting.
Yeah.
I've never like rock climbed in nature or anything.
Like free rock climbing? Like.
But I've been to like rock climbing places and I thoroughly enjoy it. I like most physical activity.
Because you grew up playing tennis.
I didn't grow up playing tennis, but I played in high school.
Now, this might sound sacrilegious.
Oh God.
How's your pickleball game?
I don't play
Use an
pickleball.
empty muscle, show like a
I
castanet.
think so. And honestly, there's something
Ole.
about the culture of pickleball that I don't like.
What do you mean?
That hyper competitive, suburban, I don't know, there's something in there that I don't like. And in fact, while we were in
The sauce is
Orlando,
phenomenal. The sauce is very good.
Yeah.
What'd you use?
it was, well, I mixed brandy and rakia, but basically the same thing. Heavy cream, butter, ground pepper, paprika, salt, a little chicken broth.
Still
lemon,
waiting on Foodie's
capers,
base
and garlic.
camp art.
Wonderful.
I think you'll be waiting a long time for that, Pulpy.
Do you play pickleball?
I do.
Are you very competitive?
I'm competitive at everything I do.
See, that's the thing. I feel like people that play pickleball are hyper competitive. Like, no one's just going out there like, we're gonna have an easy play.
No, I disagree with that. I think it's just finding the right group, because I think there are people that do have fun. There are people that are also very hyper competitive.
Every instance I've seen, it's like, whoa,
Hyper competitive.
y'all too serious for me.
I'm still stuck on this whole James Beard thing.
What, James Beard being better than Michelin? Well, part of it to me is because Michelin cities have to pay for them to come. So, for example, Mexico.
She does seem a bit haughty. Yeah, I mean, she does love saying, when I was in Kalamazoo, I went to see the Philip, and he was truly an amazing wimwam. And it was just like the time I went to Timbuktu and Zanzibar, you know, that kind of thing.
Mexico only started getting Michelin ratings like 2 years ago. And I think we can all
Well,
agree
with my
that
waffle,
Mexican
yeah.
food is some of the best food
In the world, yeah.
So the fact that no Mexican restaurant in Mexico had a Michelin star is supposed to make me feel like, oh, their food is just not good enough.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Absolutely not.
Detroit's getting one.
Which country has the most Michelin stars? I think that's Japan, right?
Oh, Michelin?
You're coming to Detroit.
Yeah, I don't care.
So James Beard is your go-to.
That's
thing.
my go-to.
Okay.
And now also World's 50 Best. Are you familiar with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know they just launched World's 50 Best North America.
No, I did not.
So this is the second year they've had it.
Okay.
They just had it
Oh,
a couple weeks ago.
Minneapolis had a #1. I think Minneapolis was like top 10 maybe.
I'm glad I'm allergic to seafood because I don't like the way mussels look. She's a name dropper. Yeah. I guess if you live that kind of life, you know, you can't help but be like, I met Larry Farry when I was in Jimberly Jam Bing Bong.
Maybe I can't remember. I know one of the restaurants I'm doing for my supper club is #4, Dakar Nola.
Where?
New Orleans. Mark your calendar.
Where's your
August
supper club at?
8th and 9th. So it's in 8 different cities, 12 dinners, 8 cities across
cities?
6 months. Detroit, Houston,
France, then Italy, then
Omaha,
Japan. Oh,
New
okay.
York,
Good morning, Ty.
Atlanta,
I'm very good, thank
Boston.
you. Hope you're doing well.
DC.
Where are you going in DC?
Ethiopia. Gonna be delicious.
You picked Omaha. I'm so glad you picked Omaha, though. It doesn't get any love.
I know. That's why I'm excited, and I think most people are probably gonna fly in because they're like, "Why would I go to Omaha otherwise?" No shade. But
Yeah, that's ridiculous because there's 2 big things in Omaha that happen every year. The Berkshire Hathaway earnings call.
yeah, everybody is invested in Berkshire Hathaway.
I would
Yeah,
know
that's
that it was a
true,
big deal for college, like on campus. Like it was like all the finance kids would be like, who can we touch? Who can we rub elbows with? And
I'm actually, I have Berkshire Hathaway B,
Okay.
which is the cheaper stuff.
Yeah. I never actually went to Berkshire Hathaway. I worked it twice. So
And then what's the second thing?
the baseball College World Series.
Oh, okay. Also, did you know Omaha Zoo is often ranked the best in America?
I used to get into fights about this.
Why?
Because the Columbus Zoo is also ranked the best in America sometimes.
Okay, and I think San Diego.
I mean, if you're getting into fights over zoos, maybe you need to have a bit of a think.
I think
It's those three.
I think zoos are a little weird. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
And
this
when
is
I went to
this
one
is
in
Journey with
Omaha,
Sal.
and I
Yeah.
was just like, elephants and giraffes should not
I don't
be
like
here.
the zoo.
It's just and gorillas. I was just like, this should not be a thing that happens.
You like safari though?
I love safari, but those are animals in their natural habitat,
Yes.
you know? And they're very like clear. This is their home. You are a guest. The sauce is amazing.
The sauce is amazing. You say you're not picky. You're not an adventurous eater.
I'm not an adventurous eater.
What's the most adventurous thing you've eaten?
Ugh, bugs in Mexico.
Was it good?
I couldn't even, I don't know. I put it in my mouth, but I blocked it out. And then
That's how I feel about a lot of my dates in the past.
cuy, you know what that is? It's not rat, guinea pig. But when you see it cooking on the side of the road in Peru, it looks like a rat on a stick.
You ate it?
I had a morsel because I couldn't get past the fact that on a stick it looked like a rat. So I had a little nibble and I was like, I can't do it. My brain supersedes what I can do. So like I'm Ugandan and one of the delicacies is insenene, which is grasshoppers.
Yeah.
And they just fry them in the pan and like people love them.
Yeah.
I never ate one until I
What
was
latte?
old. And I ate it. I was just, I can't, my brain won't let me even process the taste because I'm just like, no. If you're ever in Boston.
So I'm very adventurous.
I look forward to watching you try things.
I will try everything once. So you have to get you to try some new things. Some raccoon.
I'm still eating.
Raccoon? Blech.
Yeah, I don't think rabbit is adventurous. I just had, oh my God, I had the best rabbit when I was just in Venice at this restaurant. And my friend was like, I'm not eating rabbit. And I was like, it's ground, you'll be fine. And she ate it and she loved it.
Yeah, it's great.
It's great. Yeah.
Have you had venison?
That's
Alligator?
Not, huh?
I'm checking. I'm just trying to check where you're flying. Alligator?
No.
Shark?
No.
Blowfish?
Oh wait, maybe I've had shark. I think I.
My nan had shark at a restaurant before, and she enjoyed it. It was shark with like I think it was plantain. It was either plantain or banana, and she actually enjoyed it, and I was quite surprised. I didn't think she'd like shark.
I had shark in Trinidad.
Blowfish? You know, I really want to go to like the
But I think you do have to be careful with shark because I think that sharks don't secrete urine properly. They keep it like in their flesh. I know that's a weird thing to say, but I think that's right. So you have to really be careful with eating shark.
The Alaskan people are still allowed to kill things.
Oh, whale?
Yeah. They have the whale that they can offer to you.
Alaska's amazing.
Would you have that?
Probably not.
It'd be an honor ceremony of someone sharing their...
Let me tell you, I was in Kyrgyzstan on a mountaintop. We built our yurt that we slept in, and they have.
I'll tell you what, let me tell you about when I was in Turkmenistan and I met Michael Barrymore at the top of Mount Huhu. It was quite an experience.
Fermented horse milk, and that's like a delicacy. You know, they were like, "Okay, we're gonna give you the." Me and my friend were there. we
Pissy,
drank
yeah,
some
sharks
soup,
are
and I was
pissy.
like, "Thank
You gotta make sure there's no
and
piss.
handed it back. And there was a guy who was like already drunk off some of it, so he was happy to drink the rest. But I was like, I don't want any more at all.
Bear,
Please.
snake, and squirrel. I've heard squirrel can be quite popular. Bear, you can't eat the liver because it's got a dangerous amount of vitamin A in their liver. Snake, I've seen Gordon Ramsay have snake hearts in alcohol when he went to Vietnam, and that looked absolutely disgusting.
Horse meat.
I've had horse meat before in Mongolia.
Is that exotic to you or no?
No, I mean, I think it was just a situation where it was like, would you like to starve? Or do you want to eat this horse meat? Maybe that was actually in Kyrgyzstan. And like literally we were
If you're from the UK, you've probably unknowingly had horse meat.
on a mountaintop in the middle of
Nowhere.
nowhere.
Yeah.
So there was like, there were no bathrooms. Like we literally built the yurt that we slept in. So it was like, you want to eat or not? And I was like, I would like food. Thank you very much.
Are you a spice person?
Alligator?
Like something really spicy or no?
Maybe. I've never
Okay.
tested my limit.
Okay.
I really want to do hot one. They do a versus. Maybe
They
we
just all taste like chicken, Zizi, I imagine. It's just all chicken.
should do that.
You'll lose.
Because they did, I probably will. Now I'm like,
but we can do it.
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm kind of afraid of you. I feel like
What do
you've
you mean?
experienced a lot more than I have, and yeah.
I have not experienced one yet.
I don't know.
Bear
I mean,
was
I've
greasy
been
and
a lot of
stringy.
places.
Do you know what? That makes sense for how they
The
live.
footage cut out, the back half of the footage cut out for the ending. I am so sorry. But essentially,
Oh.
it's this. Today I'm about to leave my house to finally put my passport to use that I just got in this video. I'm so excited. This is going to be a whole video for you guys coming up probably in the next few weeks. But we're going to explore this place and all it has to offer. I'm so excited just to be able to hop on a plane and leave the country. Like, I think I might cry. We'll see. But I appreciate y'all. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. It means a lot to me, a lot to the team. And we'll talk soon. Cheers.
Thank you, Sal. I had frog legs as a kid and they tasted like chicken. A lot of people say that about frog's legs, yeah. And they eat all my trash. Maybe that's why it's greasy and stringy, because they don't eat like decently. They tend to go for like fodder, if you know what I mean. So that was Sal. What's in his shorts sleeve? That was a nice little vlog, wasn't it?
I'm playing golf next week, and I realized I have no golf clothes. So I went to DXL and bought a bunch of stuff online. Obviously, Under Armour was always first. Size 64. We'll see. 62 in the short. One size smaller. Short feels good too. I'll be damned.
That looks good.
Kick test.
There you go.
These shorts are...
The thing is, he does the kick test, right? But how often is he actually going to do that? Is it how actually... See...
nice. I also got shirts too. This is a 6XL Reebok shirt. I like it.
Nice.
I don't know if I love it. If there's any question mark, we won't get it. These are 64s. Not gonna lie, I like this fit.
There you go. Deep squat.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Deep squat.
I like these better than the green ones. I like this pink shirt with...
See, the deep squat is more what you should test for, because if you're going to go sit down, you don't want to rip the seat of your pants. That would be a terrible thing to happen. So rather than doing the high kick, just do the deep squat, and then you'll realise that you're not going to burst the seat of your pants. Always do squat. You got to do a squat test for sure.
With the gray 62-inch pants, and blue pants. These are nice, but I don't like the blue color. Like, it feels kind of basic. No pizzazz. It's black. Shorts,
Jesus,
exact same size. The other ones, they're gonna fit. I just don't love
Not the pink.
basic black. It's a Reebok shirt. This one's a little bit different material though. It's a little bit thicker material. No.
No.
Absolutely not.
There's too much topography going on, I feel.
This Adidas shirt. Adidas, he makes some stuff for the big fellas.
Adidas. Fucking
Give you a
Adidas.
try. Yeah, this is nice. Feels nice in the body. These baby blue, good fit, good fit.
They look nice. Yep,
Good
squat.
We're gonna keep all of these. These two shirts, one by Adidas, one by Reebok, and then a pair of like salmon color shorts, these gray pants, and then these baby blue pants. I appreciate y'all being here. We'll talk soon. Cheers.
Cheers,
I'm
Sal.
playing golf next week.
I feel like when Sal like gets to a much lighter weight, he's going to be one of those like Renaissance men that can just do anything.
Let's make meal prep. I'm playing golf next week.
You're not playing golf next week.
Let's make meal prep for a road trip. We need to make breakfast
Ah.
and lunch meal prep, and we're gonna do it with the real good chicken strips. These are fantastic. I heard they got improved. We'll see. We're gonna do
I hear they're lightly breaded, according to Ethan.
a serving here, which is 4 ounces. So I'm also gonna have some potatoes as well into dices, so they can cook on the stove. Okay, we're also
Gotta
gonna
have
have an onion
taters.
too. Oh, it's time for a new knife. Remember, a sharp knife is a safe knife. Drop your favorite knife recommendations in the comments. Can't see. The pinch of salt as well.
Lovely.
Spiceology mix is the Derek Wolf garlic and herb. This is good stuff. Egg whites are going in here.
I do love the pasteurized egg whites that you get in a carton or in a bottle. It's so much easier than just separating your eggs because that can get really fiddly and messy.
1, 2. Now you could add a little bit of cottage cheese to make these a little bit creamier, but I don't want to have cheese when I'm going on a plane. Put half of these.
You don't have cheese when you're going on a plane because you may shit yourself. I completely understand. As an IBS sufferer, you do need to plan ahead when you're eating certain things and you're traveling.
In here, and then half in here. Eggs. Cool. We're gonna also add a little bit of avocado.
Very nice. Plop.
A shout out to the Real Good team. They've been in the lab, cooking up some new recipes, and these are fire. Let's make meal prep for a road trip.
There you go. Easy meal prep. When I was in Chibli Chom Chom, eggs in the carton are lovely, topped with a spoonful of salsa. Very nice. There's one recipe that I saw on a bottle that was like egg whites mixed with cocoa powder, and they were just like, yeah, just drink it. I thought, that's not exactly the best recipe. And I watched my friend at the gym chug an entire bottle of egg whites. He was like, yeah, it's really nice. I was like, take your word for it. So that was Sal. We love Sal. You avoid eating while traveling. That's a good idea, Latte. You've got to be really careful. I try to be as careful as possible when I travel because I've been caught short before on a train ride from London to back home, and it was not fun. So this is a little bit about fitness. Honestly, the fitness internet is a circus. Stop calling this a workout.
This is what goes through my head at the gym as a beginner and also being plus size.
Wait, people are actually shocked I walked. When I first got my rebounder,
we're looking at 3 influencers, 3 levels of fitness mindset, and why the advice they're giving is keeping people stuck. First, we have some gym anxiety.
This is what goes through my head at the gym as a beginner and also being plus size. I hope no one thinks I'm too gross for sweating this much, like my neck and back are drenched.
You're sweating at the gym. How dare you? If there is one place where sweating is not only acceptable but admired, it's the gym.
Gosh, people really...
Yeah, I mean, if you want to sweat at the gym, going to the gym is the best place to sweat, to be honest with you. I do get quite embarrassed if I'm sweating a lot when I'm out walking, because obviously, I'm a big guy, I'm sweating, and I do get that kind of anxious feeling that people are looking at me and like, oh my God, he's so fat and he's walking. What a putz. But, there's that kind of... I guess it's like, who gives a shit? You're doing your best, you're out exercising, you're out having a walk, you're at the gym, you're sweating. It's great. It's a great feeling, to be fair.
Can see me work out from all angles, back rolls and all. Can they tell that I haven't done a squat in years? Like, what the fuck is a goblet squat? I don't know what I'm doing.
That's not a squat.
Hopefully no one can see me on my phone googling how to do a squat.
Nobody is analyzing your squat form. Okay, maybe me, but not in this video. And on the contrary,
I'm analysing her squat form. That's not a proper squat. That's like half a squat. You got to do a deep squat. You got to be like, squat test.
only a smart person would Google it and not pretend they know.
Do I look silly being a big bitch doing 3 kilo deadlifts? Like, this was recommended to me by my physio to help my back, but no one knows that, so I feel like it looks funny.
And this is why I won't comment on the form. She's recovering from something, probably since her physio recommended this. But she needs a trainer in that case. Don't worry how you look in the gym. As Greg Blitz said,
when you perform in here, when you go up there, you don't need to talk, do you?
Praying no one walks past me while I'm doing abs because my rolls and double chin are flopping all over the place. Like, don't look at me from...
I feel like this is manufactured anxiety. Are there really people that think like this? Like when I first went to the gym, sure I had a bit of anxiety, but when I was there and doing my thing, I didn't really give a shit about what people thought I looked like, because when you're at the gym, you're trying to, everybody's there to improve themselves, right? So when I look at somebody, and if that person's bigger than me, I think, yeah, they're doing really well. And even if they're incredibly fit, they're like, wow, I wish I could do that. That's kind of the extent of my thoughts when I'm at the gym. There's no real like, oh my God, she's so fat. Look at her rolls. No, I don't think many people think like that at all.
Bird's eye view, please, because I look like Humpty Dumpty. Can anyone tell that I really don't know how to stretch? I'm literally just winging it based on memory from years ago. Oh my god, I hope no one saw that. I fully can't pick up my left leg to stretch it, like, at all. Honestly, although all of these anxious thoughts enter my mind throughout my workout, because I go to Fernwood Fitness, which is a women's gym, I'm actually able to overcome all of these thoughts and not be too worried because I feel safe and comfortable with only women around. So that's my biggest tip if you're anxious about the gym. Go to a women's one.
I think this is very positive idea, but...
Oh, okay, I'll just go into a women's gym then, no worries. I think at the beginning, yes, I felt anxious, but I kept pushing me to go. Then now I realise no one gives a shit. That nobody's paying attention to you. If anything, people are more involved with themselves and they're looking at themselves. And if they're looking at you, like if I'm looking at somebody, I'm not looking at them intentionally. It's because I'm doing 1,000-yard stare, thinking about my breathing. That's the extent of how I'll look at people.
Whether you are in an all-women's gym, a hardcore powerlifting dungeon, or a commercial chain, the anxiety you feel is entirely internal. It's the spotlight effect. You think everyone is analyzing you, but they aren't.
The calories you burn at the gym are the least significant calories you burn in the day. So let's say you burn 300 to 500 calories at the gym. How long is that going to take? An hour on the stair mill at a decent pace. How quickly could you consume 300 to 500 calories? That could be...
You have people say hello as you pass. Yeah, you get people like hello, oh yeah, yeah. Like sometimes I will have like a full-blown conversation with some people, but that's because I see them all the time.
Your Starbucks breakfast order, so you could eat that in 5 minutes.
I was waiting for the Frappalapading Doncino reference when you said Starbucks.
Next, we have a run.
And it is true that the gym calories that you burn pale in insignificance compared to the calories that you eat. So, you know, the only way to lose weight really significantly is in a calorie deficit. And I think more people need to be aware of this, especially weight loss influencers who seem to have their primary focus on fitness. Like, you know, the people that primary focus on fitness and they weigh like 400, 500 pounds. There's a couple of people that are like that on Instagram. I'm gonna have to check them out with you now or after this video, because it does seem like they're hell bent on being like, I can do this at 400, 500 pounds, and they're doing something that has a very high likelihood of injuring them.
Wait, people are actually shocked I walked during a PB attempt? That's actually wild to me. So let's be honest, when did running become about this weird purity test, where if you slow down for a few seconds it suddenly just doesn't count?
You're right, it is absolutely wild that people assumed you would be running at a running event. The sheer audacity of people to attach the definition of a word to the execution of that word. The run walk method, also known as jeffing, is totally valid, and there is zero shame in walking.
I love jeffing. Jeffing is my go-to when I do my 5Ks.
But words have meanings.
We've normalised people pushing to the point of injury, collapsing over finish lines, and ignoring their bodies completely. But walking for 10 seconds up a hill, that's where people lose their mind.
Well, I mean, she's dramatizing slightly, but the core observation is sound, I think.
Let's just make it make sense. Because here's the truth no one likes to admit. Running isn't about looking tough, it's about performance. And if taking a short walk break helps you regulate your heart rate, reset your breathing, and run faster overall, then why wouldn't you do it? Elite runners fuel mid-race, ultra runners walk up hills on purpose, even experienced marathon runners use the run-walk method.
Okay, let's make it make sense. Are you seriously comparing yourself to an ultra-marathon runner? Ultra runners walk uphill because the hill in question is a 4,000-foot vertical ascent in the French Alps on mile 72 of a 100-mile race. And yes, elite marathoners fuel mid-race. They also run a sub 5-minute mile pace for 2 hours straight. You don't need a high-level excuse to walk. You walk because you were tired, and that is perfectly fine.
But the second...
Yeah, when I did my 5K race, I ran some of it and I walked some of it. I'm not going to sit here and tell you, yeah, I ran a 5K. I completed a 5K in under an hour. But obviously, you know, I did the best that I could. And I think we need to stop trying to say things like, I ran a 5K, but I walked most of the way. You need to, like, people have certain expectations, I feel, and if you're embellishing the fact that you did something, it's not really fair.
An everyday runner does it, suddenly it's shocking? Or was I just being smart? I think for some people it might be an ego thing. They'd rather say they ran every step, even if it meant slowing down, burning out, or missing their goal entirely. Me, I care about the result. And on that day, walking up that hill was not a failure. So yeah, I walked, and I still got a PB. If that bothers you more than it inspires you, then that says a lot more about you than it does about me.
You actually were being smart walking, but not for the tactical reasons, but because you're overweight, so running is an incredibly high impact. So I'd ask a different question altogether. Why are you running in the first place?
Why are you running?
Yeah, guys, when did running become about running? Get a grip. This is 2026. Let's normalize mediocrity. Well, less than mediocrity.
If you're running in a sitting position like this, do this exercise. If you're running like this, do high knees.
Just pushing a pram.
And if you're not
Yeah, you're not going to go like full pelt pushing a pram, are you?
using your feet correctly, do ankling.
What if I'm just sitting in a sitting position?
Lie down for maximum efficiency.
And Leslie, our trampoline instructor.
When I first got my rebounder, I started out with 2 bars. Then I went down to 1 bar as I got more confident. Today is officially the first day that I am trying out the newest accessory, my T-bar. So I am going to be taking off my single bar that you see here, and we are going to be installing my new T-bar.
This is what bothered me. A follower in her comments asked a very normal, very logical question. Have you noticed a change in weight, or is it just to help stay moving? This is the exact question every beginner watching her video is thinking. They want to know, does this actually work? And her response is, I don't discuss weight on my account as my focus is finding movement you enjoy, but you can look at previous rebounding videos to know. I feel better, which is essential for me. I think it's wrong to run.
That's just a long way of saying I exercise but I still eat like a fat bastard. I think that's probably, you could have just said that.
On a fitness account, post workouts using specific equipment, promote and sell that equipment, and then say, I don't discuss weight. She's deflecting so she doesn't offend fat acceptance, and because bouncing is not working, of course. And I think you need unjoyful work, caloric deficit and lifting weights. Leave the trampolines for the kids.
Now, when I got this out, I thought I could do it myself, but alas, I realized that I really need my husband's help. So he was kind enough to help me put my T-bar together, and I am so grateful. We got to adjust to my height of where I think I want it. Of course, that might change as I use it more often and get used to it. The biggest tip that I will give beginners is always get some kind of bar. It really does help with stability.
Is this better or worse than hooping? I feel like this is along the same lines of using that stupid hoop.
And just makes you feel secure.
A rebounder is a mini trampoline. The fitness industry just rebranded it. If you are carrying a significant amount of weight, maybe this isn't the optimal starting point for your fitness journey.
I have been working my way up to using this T-bar, and it's going to be so much fun with my more high intensity workouts that I want to do on my rebounder, because it really is not going to get in the way of some of the things that I want to do on some of these coordinated workouts. So I can't wait to get started.
I think there is no such thing as high intensity trampoline workout. At least not for you. Do you mean something like this?
Welcome in, Wicked. Good to see you. Hope you're well. I mean, like literally, that is literally like as bad as the hoops.
Here is the basic physics of a trampoline. The springs are doing the mechanical work for you. That's why it's fun. It feels effortless because it is less effort. Promoting this to an obese audience as a legit high intensity workout is just selling them false hope.
It does seem stupid.
Japanese biologist.
Yeah, it's got the old glitters and lasers vibes, isn't it?
Wins a Nobel Prize for discovering how the body eats its own damaged cells when it doesn't receive food. What exactly is happening inside your cells when you skip a meal? In 2016, Yoshinori Ashumi won the Nobel Prize in Physiology for mapping a process that your cells have been running since the beginning of human existence. He called it autophagy. When your body goes without food...
I had a feeling this was going to be about autophagy. Intermittent fasting does work for a lot of people, but you do have to be careful, especially if you have an ED. Yeah, I mean, trampolining is low impact. Like, you could see that she was barely bouncing. Glitter and Lasers had one.
Food long enough, it stops waiting for external resources to do a self-audit. Damaged proteins, dysfunctional mitochondria, bacterial overgrowth.
Oh, autophagy. Well, it was a good video until that bit. I'm not a fan of autophagy. Okay, so I watched your reaction to the Jesse James West video, Wicked. Very enjoyable. Thank you. Thank you for the enjoyment I had last night. So oh yeah, I was gonna have a look at some people. Um, you try not to snack at night. Yeah, I understand. You gotta be careful. So I found this guy recently, and he's called Dread Baby Price. He's currently £457. Um, and he likes to share things like doing stuff at £457. And some of the stuff I don't necessarily agree with because of how hard it would be on his joints. Like this right here.
Let's go.
He weighs 450 plus pounds, and he's jumping on concrete. He's just asking for his knees to buckle. And that's the thing. You like the impact is going to be more than £450 as well. So it's going to be awful. And like he's got to be feeling that too as well. Like at that weight, he's going to be feeling that intensely.
Fuck.
Professional football players jump steps like that. Yeah, I mean, it's good for balance and stuff, but the thing is, this guy weighs 450 pounds and he's smashing his legs on concrete. That's not good. Oh yeah, incredibly strong, but incredibly stupid at the same time.
Big man work, ain't no excuses, let's go.
But he also does he does things like this, walk around snack videos.
5 deadliest walk around snacks, Walmart edition. Do not try these, y'all. This shit was crazy. Yeah. Nutella. Nutella is deadly because I can eat this whole jar. No fork, no spoon. All finger work, bro. And then once I ate
Fingering a jar of Nutella is bad for your health.
the whole jar, I used to put milk in it and shake it up and have like a Nutella milkshake. I don't know what you call it though. Oatmeal cream pie is one of the best snacks to heat
Yeah, he is a weight loss page. He is a weight loss page.
up in your pocket and save for later, bro. I remember I used to play ball all summer with these in my pocket. So we got done playing ball, took a
He loves fingering Nutella jars and having cream pies. He's just that kind of guy.
right in my oatmeal cream pie. I can eat so many. These like burgers, for real, for real. You grab the hood honey bun and the cosmic brownie. You put it in your pocket. These are walk around snacks later. These like the grand finale. You feel me? You tuck the bag in the cart and you roll it down so they can barely see. So the whole time you just. Bro, I'm not a big
All
candy
finger
guy,
work.
but I can eat these like it's nothing. These right here, it was so hard not to eat the whole bag. They was like chips, bro. These mini donuts is a fucking problem, bro. You can eat so many of these and not even realize that you ate the whole fucking bag, bro. I forgot. The honey butter and the cosmic brownie should be nice and warm right now. So all you gotta do is bust it open, mash it together, and you good. This is a crazy combo. 5 deadliest walk around.
So he did do. Hold on, let me see his last weigh-in. Where is it? He's got so many videos. Walk around snacks. Walk around snacks. Walk around snakes.
It's weigh-in time.
Hold on, that was 5 weeks ago. I'm sure there's a more recent one. Is it Chipotle? What about Chipotle? What the?
100,000 followers on 100-degree weather. We made a slip and slide. Let's go. Thanks for 100K.
You're welcome.
You want to see a big guy change his life and have fun doing it? Drop a follow.
Fair enough. Well, at least he's more likable than Will Kelly. At least that's something, eh? So they could have their weekend excesses. Yeah, unfortunately, some people like think that they can go to the gym and that's they're fine for the weekend, but they still gain weight. Always a Costco vid. There is always a Costco vid.
I'm about to show y'all my snack run at 530 pounds. It's Costco edition. Please don't judge me, y'all. It was a bad time in my life. Let's go. Now, you always got to grab a walk-around snack. That's the first thing. So what I used to do, I used to take 2 or 3 of these out, and I used to rip the middle up, put an Oreo cookie inside of it or a chocolate chip cookie. I used to have like 3 cookie peanut butter jellies. This shit used to smack, I'm telling you. This is what I'll really get into. First, you got to cut your chicken bake in half, right? You get rid of this bun and use the chicken bake as the hot dog bun, right? You take the cheese pizza and you use that for like the cheese to be on top of the hot dog, you feel me? And then you add some onions to it.
And I bet he's like, yeah, I'll give this to homeless people after I finish the video. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I take my other glizzy, right? Take the bread off and I'll wrap it in the pepperoni pizza.
Uh-huh.
It gotta be real precise. Now you got your pepperoni pizza glizzy, you got your cheesy chicken bake glizzy, you got your regular chicken bake and your regular hot dog for the drive home. So this right
here, I mean, this is incredible big back stuff. Like, even I wasn't as imaginative at my biggest.
Here will be for the ride home. So you about to try it, are you ready? So I can't try it, so my young boy gonna try the chicken bake combo, the chicken bake pizza hot dog. Try it, bro. Try that first.
Try this joint first.
Be honest, tell them how it tastes, bro. Get everything in there. Honest review, honest review.
What the fuck is that, sir? This is nasty.
You
bro.
are on the inside. Oh. Get everything in one bite, bro.
Pause, man.
Come on.
Jesus Christ.
You didn't get no chicken bake in there, bro. There we go. Double bite.
Fuck no.
Come on, bro. Come on. That shit is that bad, bro. I'm about to show y'all my snack run at 5.
So, not very enjoyable, I guess. I'm trying to find his latest weigh-in, because it seems like the last weigh-in was 7 weeks ago. I don't think that's right. Or am I tripping? Oh, there we go. That's what it is. There we go. Weigh-in. There we go.
All right, y'all, it's time to...
You need that and nothing for the rest of the day. Makes sense.
Weigh in. Last week it was 457 pounds. Let's see if he lost some weight this week. Let's go. We didn't lose or gain weight this week, simply because I was being lazy. I didn't complete 2 of my workouts, and I had a cheat day. So you know what we gotta do? We gotta get our discipline back.
Okay, so he's saying that he didn't lose or gain any weight because he had one cheat day. So he's 457 pounds. He must be like, he's got to be what, 6 foot maybe? So his maintenance is going to be well over 4,000 calories. So I don't know what his deficit is, but if he's had if he's lost, if he's on a zero, then he would have been at least eating over 4,000 calories a day. So either that cheat day was incredible, or he's telling fibs. Yeah, and this is the thing, like he's saying that he didn't do workouts either. It doesn't matter. You can not work out and still lose weight. You could not budge an inch, and if you're in a calorie deficit, you'll still lose weight. That's how people who have no mobility are able to lose weight. Um, so maybe there's some porcupines going on here.
I might have to go on a fast. I might have to do what I had.
No, don't go on a fast. What's your name? Ethan Bernard? You don't go on a fast, you just eat in a deficit, mate. Oh, no worries, Fresh. Have a good time vacuuming. You know, do it with one hand, put some music on.
I might have to do what I did when I started this thing. I started out fasting. It's okay having a restart to come back better, man. We're gonna get back on track though. It's still a journey. We still trucking on. Let's go. We out. All right, y'all.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this. If he's resorting to fasting, he should just go back to what his normal deficit was, and he'll be fine. Because if he goes fasting, then he's going to be more likely to have a cheat day. Do you know what I mean? Because when I said it in my video today, when I was ill, I didn't eat for like 4 or 5 days. And then when my appetite came back, it was like it proper came back, you know. And then I added exercise straight away, and that made it that much worse. So you do have to be careful with fasting. And fasting, it's not sustainable in a weight loss journey. You can only fast so much before you have to go back to your normal life, right? Hinge restrict cycle, exactly. Exactly.
You about to watch Big Man run a mile. Our fastest time was 15 minutes and 35 seconds, and we beating that today. Let's go. A little over halfway through. Come on. Come on. Final stretch. Final stretch. Almost there. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
How long was your power off for, Fresh? If you kept the fridge door closed, food in the fridge is fine for like 7, 8 hours.
Had to catch my breath. Come here. It said we got it done in 14 minutes. It said it got done in 14 minutes, 68 seconds.
I must be doing the weight loss journey thing wrong, because I don't mic myself up and go, I just feel like this kind of stuff is just super performative. Like people are obviously going to watch this, and it's great that he did. It's great that he did like a mile, but did he really need to show himself or have us hear him almost hyperventilating around 10 this morning? Yeah, food in the fridge will last for a good while, so as long as you didn't open the fridge door. Put a bandana next time I weigh myself. Yeah, I know. I'm just doing it all wrong. I'm just doing it all wrong. Ah, what am I like? Oh, snack run. So this guy seems to. I don't know if he's going to be like a boy. This feels like boy in training kind of stuff, right? I don't know. He's lost. He's lost what? £80, something like that. So I'm gonna have to keep an eye on him, basically, you know. So there's that guy, and there's another guy that I was interested in too. Um, I think some people have showed me him before, and it's Kayla Silver. I don't know if you guys have heard of him. Because this kind of
A year and a half ago, I weighed
this stuff kind of reached out to me because this is tuna and raw onion. So I'm hoping that this isn't something that he eats every day. I call bull. I'm running a 14:38 mile at the moment. He's got 200 pounds on me. That was half a mile. He was doing 14 minutes. He was doing that in half a mile. So yeah, you're fine. And he wasn't running either. Like let's not say he was legit running. It was kind of like a fast walk.
over 750 pounds. Since then, I've dropped nearly 200. I went from bedridden to where I am now, working on saving my own life. The entirety of that weight lost was done through high volume, low calorie, 1 meal a day dieting and some basic cardio, which I've slowed down recently, but I need to start picking up again. Today, our meal looks extra gruel-like because I was running out of ingredients, so it quite literally is just tuna salad with onion for extra volume. It's also got some light mayo and mustard for extra flavor, along with some seasonings. Okay. Next week, we're going to try some of your guys' recommendations for high-volume, low-calorie foods that you guys enjoy. My depression's been coming back real strong.
I mean, your depression's coming back real strong. I'm not surprised eating that.
But we're pushing through, and I've been trying to hang out with friends more just to get myself out of that mindset. And as a result, over the last 2 days, I have drank. I've been focusing on drinking like mixed drinks with diet soda and liquor instead of beers like I usually would enjoy.
So you're drinking alcohol. You know alcohol has calories in it, right?
Just to be more safe on the calories. I'm trying to have fun and manage my current wave of depression while also having the full understanding that I have a very addictive personality and I have to be careful in anything I indulge. So I'm wanting to take a step back from drinking, even though it's only been 2 days and the last time I drank before that was 4th of July. I just fully understand I have a...
Yeah, food sometimes not the correct... Yeah, food can be very expensive. But if you could afford alcohol, you could afford better food, for sure.
Completely addictive personality. Anything that will provide me momentary and instant dopamine or removal of the situation, I probably should stay away from. But it's been a nice 2 days, and it's definitely helped my mental health a lot. That's my update, and I'd say for the most part, I've been doing good. I just have to be really careful.
So you're saying that consuming alcohol's had a positive effect on your mental health? Okay.
Careful when I'm toting the line of distractions and things that could form addiction. It's just the sad reality of having a food addiction, especially one like mine. I'm not familiar with other people's food addictions, but I've done enough self-reflection and thinking to understand that my addiction to food is not to food, but rather the momentary gratification and dopamine from eating food. And because of it, that addiction to food can extend to other stuff very quickly. And I have to just be careful because I don't want to become an alcoholic. I don't want to become addicted to gambling. I don't want to become addicted to this other stuff because despite what some people might think, I do have a personality in which my mind does love to grab on to these dopamine sources and milk them dry. So I just have to be careful and mindful of that.
Okay, that's something you need therapy for then, rather than alcohol. So I completely understand where he's coming from, but I don't think the way to solve the dopamine hits is to go for slot bowls of tuna and alcohol, because that seems like a very dangerous road to go down. I think he needs to actually seek some kind of therapy. to see why he's always seeking these dopamine hits.
A year and a half ago, I weighed over
Yeah, interesting. Okay.
A year and a half ago, I weighed over 750 pounds. Since then, I've dropped nearly 200. I was feeling super lazy today, and I had about $10 in my bank account, so I was like, why not a rotisserie chicken?
Yeah, transferring addiction is very common. I think I've probably transferred things a lot in terms of my addictions. I have an addictive personality too. But from what he's saying, it seems like the transference has already begun, especially if he's consuming alcohol.
It's in the calories, probably a lot of sodium, but it's easy and it's fast. I have not been feeling like doing much lately, but the hardest pill to swallow on this journey was realizing that absolutely does not matter and I just need to do it. But that doesn't necessarily mean that there's nothing you can do. For example, me a year and a half ago would have felt lazy, would have not wanted to make anything and not try, and probably ordered a pizza or two and just pigged out on thousands and thousands of calories. But now we got rotisserie chicken. Also got us some lettuce to enjoy this chicken. Like I said, the salt's real bad, but it's delicious, easy, and within my calories. Starting is the hardest part, and the next hardest part is continuing. And I, with this wave of depression, have been trying to figure out how to manage continuing, and I'm doing my best. That's all I really have to talk about today. This is a lot of sodium, but...
What? I don't understand. This is so odd. I understand that if you don't have a lot of money, you do try and make the best of it as possible. But the thing is, he's been consuming alcohol um this week. So maybe if you didn't spend the money on alcohol, you'd have had more money for food, healthy food. How much weight have I lost this month? I don't know actually. I think it's like £10 this month, something like that. I can't remember. Let me check my stats. So the 21st of June, I was 357.2. I don't know if you can see that. And the 26th of June, which is today, 343. So in just over a month, I've lost 14.2 pounds. So actually, putting it into perspective, it's pretty good. Some new faces in the rotation would be nice. Yeah, I think maybe we kind of need to start eliminating James Bowler because I can't handle those videos.
It's good for what it is. Our weigh-in's tomorrow. I'm very excited. I'll see you then. A year and a half ago...
Okay, so he's got a weigh-in. Here we go.
It's time to weigh in. A year and a half ago, I weighed over 750 pounds. Since then, I've dropped nearly 200. I've been doing it by eating one meal.
Oh, can we normalize influencers not taking their shirt off for weigh-ins? A t-shirt's not going to weigh that much. It's going to weigh like a pound at most. Let's normalize keeping these on.
Meal a day, focusing on high volume, low calories to help me feel satiated and going through the day. I'm losing weight because I finally got fed up of rotting away and eating myself to death. I'm trying to travel the world, meet new people, and have fun experiences. I'm trying to lose as much weight as I can before the end of the year so I can take this Vulcan 900 on a 30-day moto camping road trip around America, hitting all the high points. I've always been
Well, I hope you've got a license for that. You can't handle any more James Bowler. That is absolutely fair, Ray Ray. I think we'll have to sub out James Bowler for somebody else.
fascinated by books like Into the Wild, stories about Chris McCandless, guys who just disappeared, and I want to do the same, but take you guys with me. But first, let's see how we did this week. 574.2 pounds, meaning we're down 0.4 pounds, which I honestly find pretty hard to believe and understand because I've been eating so well this week. The only thing bad I've done was the alcohol, but I don't feel bloated at all right now. So I'm so surprised that I'm only down 0.4. Down is down.
So he lost 0.4 pounds and he doesn't feel bloated from alcohol. Okay. So I don't know how tall he is. Yeah, Christopher Candles. You know, Into the Wild, he wants to do like, I guess he wants to become like an explorer. Or a wilderness kind of guy. So he's lost 0.4 pounds. He does OMAD. Okay. It's hard to say because I feel like I'm trying to figure out why the boys' bellies are lopsided. I don't know, actually. My belly's not lopsided. I guess it's just, you know, the fat goes where it goes. I recently got addicted to mountain biking, spending way too much money on e-therapy. I mean, that's not the worst addiction to have at the very least. But if you're spending lots of money on mountain bikes, maybe you need to kind of curb your enthusiasm a bit.
But I would have to be eating so much to maintain my current weight. I'm not walking like I should be and like I want.
Okay, so you understand that you need to be eating a lot to maintain your current weight, and you've lost 0.4 pounds, which means that if you're, let's say he's telling the truth, right? And he's only eating one meal a day, and he's eating rotisserie chicken and lettuce, or he's eating tuna and raw onion. That means he is significantly underestimating the amount of calories he's drinking from alcohol. So there's something definitely wrong. Because if he was doing OMAD and that's it, he would still be losing weight. He would still be in a calorie deficit. And he's over 570 pounds. So his daily energy expenditure is going to be somewhere in the 4,000 to 5,000 calorie range. So okay. So we've got somebody else who's telling porky pies. All right.
But I
Yeah, he could be drinking full fat sodies as well.
would have to be eating so insanely much to be maintaining what I'm at. And it's not making much sense to me. I think this next week I want to try an experiment and try to weigh in every day, every morning, and see where it goes with that. So stay tuned for that, and let's try to figure this stall out. If you guys want to watch me lose this weight, like, follow, and repost. I'll see you guys tomorrow for our first day of weekly weigh.
Right. Wait a minute. Well, that was 4 days ago.
I'm so disgusted what I am. Fucking loser, dude.
Okay. Um. Hmm. Guys, I think we have another boy here. I think we have another boy here. What do you think?
Half ago, I weighed over 750 pounds. Since then, I've dropped nearly 200. I've been utilizing eating one meal a day, focusing on high volume, low calorie, to help me lose weight. It helps with my food addiction and limiting my exposure to food, and we're doing good. I've been so extremely depressed lately, so I haven't been wanting to cook. So yesterday and now today, we're having girl dinner, or at least my interpretation of it. From what I'm familiar with, girl dinner in its essence is simple, easy to make meals that wouldn't really be considered a meal in the first place. I've got two things I want to try first, artichoke heart and heart of palm. I've always seen these, never tried them. Let's try it out. These do not smell like I got them. We got some heart of palm. Let's try it out. Actually really good.
Defo boy
The texture
material.
is
I agree, Ray Ray. There's something about him. He was saying he was going to do daily weigh-ins. That was 4 days ago, and there's not been a weigh-in on his channel, on his page since, by the look of it.
Actually amazing, and it's 80 calories for this whole can. I'm actually a
You vote
really
Will
huge
Kelly
fan
gets
of
a
these things.
vacation.
They are so delicious.
Yeah.
The texture is not like anything I've had before.
Will Kelly's pretty insufferable. Ethan and Taylor, they have so much going on every week that they need to stay there. James Bowler and Will Kelly can be interchangeable, I feel.
I absolutely love these palm hearts. Now, to try some artichoke hearts. I like artichokes, so I assume I'm going to like artichoke heart. Let's try it. This one's definitely more of a fork one. They're in some kind of oil, but these are also very delicious.
Oil?
These I like a lot more than the heart of palms. They're a little bit
If they're in oil, then I'm hoping you're counting the oil calories.
more calories, but coming in about 200 for the entire jar, but they're absolutely delicious. My
Yeah,
depression
weird
is
heads.
only deepening, which is why I've been enjoying quote-unquote girl dinner, just buying a lot of canned and other easy-to-eat foods that I can just count the calories on very easily, because it's been helping me manage continuing without feeling overwhelmed. If I was forcing myself to cook right now, I probably would be wanting to give up. As a result, my sodium intake is probably higher than it should be, because canned and jarred food typically has added salts and stuff, but my calories are down. Then, of course, we got some more sardines, this time in hot sauce. These ones are more low calorie than the oil ones, so probably be staying away from the oil anyways. Absolutely delicious. Love me some fish. We got some gluten-free, low-calorie, I believe, water crackers. Just a little
Had a pet,
make-do
that's a plus.
charcuterie board. I also got some potted meat, chicken spread. All this stuff I have added up is about 1,900 calories. Just a bunch of little things. Very good. Again, the only real problem with this meal, is the salt content. Canned foods typically do have a lot of salt, but I'm trying to manage with what I have mentally, my capacity, and I'm just trying to push through. The chicken spread is actually really good. And then finally, we got some hummus as well for the crackers. Like I said,
the sardine,
we're just trying our best to make do, which is all I really can do.
I can't.
Some delicious hummus.
Like, I used to have fish when I was a kid, and I'm allergic now for some reason. I think it's after, like I said before, it's like after some salmon I ate. But I get the ick all the
I'm
time.
going to enjoy this spread, try my best to improve my mood. We're doing our best. I will see you guys tomorrow to see what we do then. A year and a half ago,
I'm not sure. Okay. But so it could be that he's having like incredible amounts of sodium, which is why he's not losing weight because he's retaining water. So if he's having these kind of meals for his one meal a day, then he obviously is going to have like, oh, I don't know, scientifically a metric fuck ton of sodium. So perhaps he is retaining a lot of water, and obviously he's got the alcohol to factor in as well. So there's a lot going on here, I feel.
A year and a half ago, I weighed over 750 pounds. Since then, I've dropped nearly 200. Today is just going to be a
No
quick
fresh
check-in.
food.
We got some tuna, about 600 calories worth, a little bit of mayo, a lot of bit of hot sauce. This morning, I did cheat and eat a chicken thigh and some macaronis that were left over from my family. So I don't want to go over my calories. So we're eating about 600 calories worth of tuna, mayo, and hot sauce. I'm trying to get in the habit of not punishing myself after I fail and instead just continuing on and trying to manage. This should keep me under my calories, including what I ate this morning. So,
I mean, he seems like a decent enough fella from what I'm watching, but I think it seems like some of what he's doing is quite misguided. I know he's lost 200 pounds, but the thing is, when you're going from 700 to 500, that is actually probably one of the easiest things to do. And I know from experience, going down from 500 to 350, it's quite easy. And now I'm factoring in my BED as well. That's made it more difficult. So when you're super morbidly obese, the weight will just fly off if you just give up full fat sodies, or if you just give up having one pizza. It's quite easy. So there seems to be something going
no
wrong.
punishment, but still trying to stay on track. That's basically all I wanted to show you guys today. Not really much to talk about. Still just pushing through, trying to be my best and do good. I'll see you guys tomorrow. A year and a half ago, I weighed over 700.
Okay, so is there a weigh-in at all? That's not a new weigh-in, is it? Yeah, he does. He does eat a lot of tuna. What's that? Oh, that's such a cute kitty. He's definitely a big fan of tuna, isn't he?
I don't know if I gained weight or not. A year and a half ago, I weighed over 750 pounds. In the last year and a half, I've lost over 200 pounds. Well, it was over. Now it's nearly. Because in the last 3 weeks, I've been gaining because
Very
I
nice
haven't been
cat.
eating right. And today is our first week of doing pretty good back, except for 4th of July weekend where I was drinking. So I have no clue if I'm up or down. Last week, I believed I weighed in at 595 pounds. A full 45 pounds heavier than I was weighing in about 3 weeks earlier. If you ask me, I assume it's water weight because I've been eating a ton of carbs and I haven't been drinking that much water. If you ask my haters, it's because I've been gorging and lying and I'm trying to steal your money. Let's see who's
Oh, so he's got haters. Okay, if you've got haters, then there's something going on. Because there are lots of weight loss influencers out there that don't have haters.
right, shall we? Because it's time to weigh in. 567 pounds, a full 28 pounds down from last week. But yeah, water weight doesn't exist. It's
You lost 28 pounds in a week. The fucking hell. That makes more sense then that he only lost 0.4 pounds last week because losing 2 stone in a week is incredible going. Boy, box checked, yeah. He's got haters. So, but it would make more sense that he only lost 0.4 last week because the week before he lost full 28. Your body's going to want to like slow you down a bit when it comes to the weight loss. Um, yeah. Okay. So I think we do need to keep an eye on this guy. Um, I don't hate him or anything like that. He seems like a decent enough guy. Um, but there's so like there's different things that he could be doing, I would say. So yeah, there is that.
Today we got a big ass salad. A big ass salad for a big ass bitch. A year and a half ago, I used to weigh over 750 pounds. Now, we're almost 200 pounds down and trying our best to continue the trend of weight loss to live a better life. Today we got some Caesar salad with some air fried salmon on top. I had someone tell me that I don't talk about my food addiction enough, but I feel like they were either just trying to hate or just ignorant to my content because I feel like the focus of this channel and what I talk about most is my struggle with food addiction. I do not know how I'm going to toss this salad, but we will figure it out. We got our salmon, we got our Caesar salad dressing. We're just going to try to shred up this salmon. So you guys tell me if I need to talk about it more, but I feel like I'm very clear and upfront with the fact that I am addicted to food and trying my best to get over this addiction and how hard it is. Besides that, I've been dealing with a huge bout of depression, trying to not eat my feelings and doing the best I can. Finding comfort foods for me like salmon that are healthy and I can eat a decent.
Okay, so you are depressed and you're not trying to find comfort in food, but you're going for comfort foods. Uh, there are different things that you can do in order to address your depression. He doesn't seem to do anything to. Rosie knows how to toss a salad. She sure does. That's why Remy's always smiling. Um, there's a lot of different things you can do to help mitigate depression, and he doesn't seem to want to do anything. That's the feeling that I'm getting. Sometimes you can't do anything. Sometimes like your depression is that bad that you don't want to get out of bed. But he seems to be getting out of bed and turning his camera on and filming videos. So I don't know.
Decent amount of in my one sitting for one meal a day is pretty nice. I've been really enjoying salmon, I can't lie. I know I said I'm avoiding carbs. I did put in the croutons into this. It should be fine. All this should not be over my calories. The family size Caesar salad pack was 6 portions of 150 calories, so 900, plus the about 1,000 calories worth of skin-on boneless salmon. We're sitting around at 1,900, and we have a lot more volume than we've been having.
Okay, so you could have had like half the dressing, I guess? Because 900 calories worth of dressing is an incredible amount just for dressing.
These last couple days, I've been struggling with hunger a bit, so I bought a bunch of salad family packs to combine with my salmon in order to fill up more volume and provide me some other nutrients. Yeah, I've been trying my best to fake it till I make it on this slump I'm currently in. It's getting the best of me, but we're figuring it out. Now time to try our salad. Very delicious. Let me know in the comments if you guys think I should talk about my
I mean, it's going to be very delicious if it's drenched in 900 calories worth of dressing.
food addiction more, or if there's a topic that you think I don't cover enough. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Today we got a big...
Yeah, okay. He's definitely a boy. I'm bookmarking his page. I'm bookmarking his page. Okay. Right. Interesting. Interesting.
At the start of last...
Chat. I want to see if there's anything on YouTube about him. Doesn't seem to be. He has his own YouTube channel, but I'm wondering if it's just the same. If it's just the same kind of stuff. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm doing research here. Sorry if it's boring. That's the same video as before. Yeah, it's exactly the same stuff. Bowl, slop bowl, burgers.
A year and a half ago, I weighed over... A year and a half ago, I weighed over...
Yeah, olive oil. Yeah, exactly. Could have done something completely different.
A lot of people have been asking me why I do my one meal a day. Today we're eating burgers, and of course we got some sriracha. This is 8 pre-made patties of 80-20 ground beef, totaling up to about 1,900 calories. I love a very plain meal. I think this volume for 1,900 calories is kind of insane though, considering if I use turkey meat myself, I probably could have doubled it for the same amount of calories. And turkey meat isn't that bad. A lot of people have been asking me why I do my one meal a day. And to be honest with you guys, I know it's not the best option. I know it's not probably the fastest weight loss, the most fat burn, but there is a reason why I do one meal a day. I'm not your typical person who has a few pounds to lose and then can move on with their life. I'm addicted to food. You don't get this big without being addicted to food. It's hard to get as big as I did. You don't get to over 750 pounds without being addicted. I, for many years, relied on...
Yeah, you don't want to be addicted to food and then you eat 9 burgers in one sitting. Yeah. It's not sitting right with me. Yeah, turkey meat is very lean. You can get like 1% fat turkey meat, can't you?
On the dopamine and instant gratification that food provided me in order to supplement an unhappy life. I relied on that dopamine and that hidden high from food to get myself happy, to get myself out of any deep mood, and it became a cycle of feeling bad, eating to feel better, feeling bad, eating to feel better, to the point of addiction. So my mentality around eating one meal a day or OMAD dieting is the limiting of my exposure to food to lower my own opportunity to let myself down. The more times a day I eat, the more opportunity I have to go over on the calories, to eat more than I should. To think, oh, this is okay for now, and I'll make it up later with a smaller meal. With OMAD, I don't do that. I have my calories, have this goal, I meet it, and that's all I'm hitting. Yeah, I know a lot of you are thinking, well, if you're only eating one meal a day, why don't you make it a small meal? Well, to be honest, with the meals I'm eating, aiming for 1,500 to 2,000 calories, it's an insanely large calorie deficit that any professional will tell you is too much. But I've been going against it, and I've just been doing it because I need a radical lifestyle change. and it's been working for me. But I have been feeling
And it makes content, I suppose.
the consequences. Just 2 months ago, I had to go to the emergency for gallbladder issues because of my rapid weight loss. I'm probably going to end up with some gallbladder issues. Anyone losing this amount of weight usually does.
I mean, if you're losing weight at in such a rapid way, you will have gallbladder issues and you will have to have your gallbladder removed. And I understand that he's incredibly large and he needs to lose weight as fast as possible. But I feel like doing OMAD and eating like just one thing, like he's eating burgers and sauce, and that's him done for the day. You're gonna be there's gonna be like deficiency issues, malnutrition issues that come along with that. Like if you're having OMAD, then you should incorporate as much of a complete nutritional profile as possible, right? Having 9 beef burgers with some sauce, you're going to get a lot of protein and, well, you're going to get a lot of fat because it's 20% fat in those burgers. So you're gonna get your fat and your protein, but the carbohydrates and the micronutrients and things like that, they're just not going to be there.
I understand and appreciate a lot of your guys' concern. There might be 1,000 different ways I could be doing better in 1,000 different aspects of this. But would I show out every day and continue doing it? Would I keep coming back even in the points that I relapse? Would that stuff keep pulling me back and keep me wanting to keep going? I can't say that for sure. And I'm not willing to stray too far from what I know is working and working effectively to really even entertain those ideas. A lot of people have been asking.
Yeah, that's a strange mindset to have. I'm not sure about that. I mean, I wish him all the best, and we're gonna watch him regularly from now on. But I feel like there's gonna be a lot of issues with him further down the line, I would say. So, yeah. Let's have a look at this person. Oh my God. Guess who's hooping? Yes, it's Anne Boleyn. Right. You're doing so well, dear. I wonder how fast she's going in real time. The ironic thing is she's doing better than Taylor. She's doing better than little Tay-Tay. Although I don't think the hoop should be under her tits. I think the hoop needs to be more like a bit lower. But, I guess personal preferences and all that.
Ate today in a calorie deficit. First things first, this is 478 calories. We have pork chops, 2 eggs, 2 peppers, and a clementine. All right, so for 459 calories, I craved Chinese food. It's actually
Does Anne Boleyn weigh herself? Has she got any weigh-ins?
so easy to make delicious stir fry, I swear to you. So I made it with chicken, baby corn, carrots, water chestnuts, broccoli, scallion, onion, and bell pepper. I think that's it. A lot of food for very low calorie because it's literally just meat and veggies, and I used a little bit of sauce. I used a Kung Pao sauce. The sauce I use is only 35 calories per serving, and I only use like a serving and a half.
Alright,
you guys, this is 550
I wouldn't put any kind of filter past Amber, to be honest.
calories. We have cottage cheese, mustard, pickle, olives, carrots, chicken sausage, Brussels sprouts, a mini pepper, broccoli, seaweed chips, a caramel rice cake, and chocolate covered raspberries.
Lovely.
Yum. This is such a girl dinner.
Yum.
So this is 381 calories. I'm ending the day at 1,858. I was craving almond butter, so a serving of that. And then I have a little bag of white cheddar and a little bag of kettle popcorners. This is everything I ate today.
Delicious. Where's the I mean, she looks so svelte these days. Oh, I appreciate you being here, Ray Ray. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. It's incredible. Okay, everything I ate today, 1,872 calories. One skirt. So she's lost 28 pounds in 21 days. And we have to take her word for it. Okay. Breakfast, carrots, cottage cheese, pork chops. Oh wow, you ate a carrot. Nice. I think I'd rather watch James Bowler eat. Homemade lunch. Homemade cheddar potato with taco lane beef and a Brussels sprout slash a broccoli. I weigh everything, so I never have to guess. Yum. What's that then? Slop and vomit? Delicious. Dinner. Chili ramen with wontons and asparagus. She looks so thin. Jesus Christ. See, she looks like she's thinking about something, but actually, in her brain, it's just that's all she's thinking about. Is that beans? Otherwise, that asparagus is burnt. Chobwani! Rosie and Amber love chobwani. Shaped like an iceberg. What, an iceberg lettuce? Yeah. I'm not sure, Pulpy, to be honest. I think so. Cheese Factory. She is a cheese factory.
Alright, today is day 11 of my modified jumping jack challenge. Day 1, I could only do 35 reps. Yesterday I did 59. Goal today is to do 59 or more. I'm doing this because I can't jump, I can only go on my tippy toes, and I'm using it as data to see my increased stamina.
And you're saying she's using a thigh gap filter for this? You know, Farge. Farge is a good brand. I was just thinking about Cheesecake Factory, that's fair. I can, yeah, I could, yeah, you could, it might be a filter, yeah.
Holy shit. So in the beginning stages, 35 was the number where I was like, oh my god. Now when I get to 35, I'm kind of fine. And my new, oh my god, starts around 40. But like my arms will not go up any
I think it's the one with
further.
her in a t-shirt and printed pants. Okay.
Whew. Well, here's to day 11. Alright.
Wow, you're doing so well. 9 minutes of the hoop. That's it. Turn around, bright eyes. Anything but go for a walk. Like literally these people will be like, do you know what? I don't fancy walking 1,000 steps. Do you know what I will do? Spin around in a circle for 9 minutes. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. Oh, you're stepping backwards and forwards. Good. Oh, that's not her waist brush. Like her waist is like here. That's this. It's like bust, bosom, ribs kind of area. You know, like here. That's not belly because she's got a big bum, so she's not going to be able to wrap. She's not got enough links to wrap around her bum. You see, ad nauseum. Oh, yeah. Do you think it's two hoops? It might be. Um. So this is proper like health gurney stuff, isn't it? I mean, she reckons she's lost 2 stone in 21 days. You see. Oh, you look the picture of health here, Amber. Oh, I prefer the before, to be honest. Oh, like you can like do that. You can't like you don't need to like go over your head. Um, is there like a video of her putting it on? The hoop, I mean, not substantial amounts of weight.
It feels a little loosey-goosey, but I don't know. It fits on my shelf good. Well, we're gonna try it out. I'm gonna get a timer going. We're gonna see how long I'm gonna go. I'm gonna use my laptop for a stopwatch type of deal. All right, let's go.
Situation type deal.
Clockwise. Oh, it's not wanting to work. Oh, there we go. Oh, I hit a box.
Yeah, it's made up of links. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that needs to be tighter on her. This is obvious. I think that's quite performative because she knows that it was going to be loose on her. It needs to be like pretty tight. So she's like, "Oh my God, I need to lose a few links." All right.
I have to get momentum. Okay. Maybe I do need to take one of these off.
Yeah, I think so.
Stopwatch is failing. I cannot believe I bought 2 of these because I thought one wasn't gonna fit. All right, let's see if it helps making it tighter. Okay.
Okay. No.
Okay, we're getting it. Oh my God, I look so silly.
I mean, you look silly without the hoop, to be fair, Amber.
I should have worn my hair up. Oh, this is kind of fun. Wait, I'm low-key addicted. Let me put on some music.
No, don't.
What song should I play? Okay, this is not day 1. We're not going to consider this day 1. This is like day 0 practice, okay? We're going to put on one of my fave songs.
Okay, go on then.
Okay, this is a voice recording over the original songs because TikTok said, oh, we're gonna mute you if you post this. So I guess I can't play music on here.
You can, it's just certain songs they won't allow, and this video is nearly 5 minutes long for some reason.
Good to know. Good to know. But I still wanted to post this because this is me learning how to use this little wannabe infinity hoop type of deals. And now that I watch it back, I think I could have taken off another link, I'm not gonna lie, because I don't think it should be moving as often because I notice when I'm using it, I'm having to...
it needs to be quite sturdy. That's why it's made up of links. And that's why Taylor Sowers goes a bit. Her hoop fits like Glitter and Laser's lifting belt. It really does. It's like up here. It could be a corset. Yeah, her thighs do look really sus. Like she's got a thigh gap here, which nah, I don't believe
like
that.
consistently pull it up again. So I think tomorrow when I do it, I'm gonna take off another one and see how it works. So I'm still gonna do my modified jumping jack
Yeah, her legs don't look real.
challenge every day, but I really want
She's
to
just hip
incorporate
shifting.
more movement into my day.
Like this hoop stuff is absolute bullshit. Just go for a fucking walk.
And I need to be careful because I do have lipedema, which causes a lot
Yeah.
of water retention, fluid retention. I also have lymphedema when I exercise. So I'm trying to choose things that will get my heart a pumping, will be really good for my body, will be really good for like burning calories, getting me sweating a little bit, just getting that blood a flowing and, you know, heart a pumping in the way that like exercise is supposed to do, right? So I'm trying to find things.
Yeah, she's literally just da 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 da. You know that. At least Tay lifted his legs. That's true. Yeah.
That
He
are
did a little
that will
pitter
work
patter.
for me, but will still show like evidence that I am trying. I like, because in my opinion, the jumping jack challenge is amazing, right? But it's like just
Okay, let's take the jumping out of the jumping jack challenge. You're not jumping, you're just jacking. Amber jacking off on TikTok. I think that's what she's doing.
doing that once a day. I don't feel like that's good enough. I want to do better, is what I'm trying to say. And I tried one of these before, literally one time years ago, and I thought they were so fun. So I figured I would, you know, have fun again with them. I think they're definitely super fun. And what is fun to me, and I love looking at data. I love numbers, statistics, etc.
Is that why you weigh over 600 pounds? Because you like looking at the bigger numbers? Yeah, that's understandable.
I love about this is like the smaller you get, the more links you get to take off. So I think that's like a really cool concept. By the way, if you hear snoring in the background, that is my dog. She is taking a wonderful nap. She looks so adorable.
If you hear snoring in the background, that's her audience.
Wish I could show you. But yeah, I really enjoyed this and I plan on coming onto TikTok. I think most days to post me doing it, but really my goal for this is like do it for a certain amount of time every single day instead of like aiming for my best and my highest every single day like I do with the jumping jacks. I think for this I just want to like do it every single day, right? For the same amount of time. I'm going to listen to my own music. I'm not going to play it on TikTok. Don't worry, TikTok, don't get mad at me, okay? And I'm just going to like have my AirPod in and just like be jamming out while I do it. It's genuinely so fun. I highly recommend. Yeah, I just had a lot of fun with this and I just want to show off my journey. And honestly, guys, thank you so much for the support. It means the world to me.
Wicked, you're gonna have to have a look at this video because those legs, her legs don't seem real. Like you're the filter queen in terms of like catching them out. So I think you need to do needs to have like a bit of a CSI Wednesday kind of look at that video because that thigh gap was like uncanny. So she's doing really well. Nice, that's cool. I'll have a look I'll check that out. So is she just on TikTok now or is she on the tubes as well? Yeah, she definitely uses filters for sure. Like honestly. Oh, there's the video, look. What do we got? Why I'm leaving full-time medicine? I don't know. What are you doing that for? Launch pad, know before you ride. Right. That's what you do on Grinder as well. You got to know before you ride. What do we got, guys? What do we got? Oh my God, gotcha, baby. You love Countdown. Unfortunately, ZZ, I can't watch it on YouTube because I will get struck down by the YouTube gods. It's very unfortunate. I would love to be able to watch stuff with you. So I don't know if I can watch old quiz shows with you guys. I would love to do that. But I just need to be careful what shows they are. She wants to go back to the LCU. LCU. Okay.
80.
Yeah, Foodie. Amber's definitely up to some shenanigans for sure.
5-year-old
Because she's also saying that she's lost like over 20 pounds in a month. So
Santina lives in Pienza in Tuscany.
oh my God,
This
Pienza.
area is famous for its pecorino cheese production, thanks to the clay soils which give rise to rich pastures ideal for sheep. Sheep.
I just want to say thanks for hanging out, guys. It's truly wonderful that you've all taken the time out of your day to come hang out with me. Make sure you thumbs up the stream because that would help me immensely. So yeah, I'm glad to have you all here. Thank you.
Milk cheese has been made here since Etruscan times. We're just outside Pienza in Tuscany, and it's famous. This region is famous for its pecorino cheese. And this morning, Santina is making cacio e pepe. And to make cacio e pepe, you need pecorino cheese.
Cacio e pepe. They do cacio e pepe pizza, which sounds weird, but apparently it's delicious.
So we're here at Pepe's farm, Pian Porcino, and he's an expert on making the most fabulous pecorino. We visited Hacienda Agricola Pian Porcino to find out more.
That's some mature cheese right there.
Questo è il pecorino di Pienza, perché è il latte crudo, non è pastorizzato.
Ah.
Quindi dentro ha i suoi fermenti.
What's my favorite food? Like my favorite dish is probably katsu chicken curry. But in terms of like a childhood favorite, I would definitely go for like a nice spaghetti bolognese that my nan would make, or a lasagna, that kind of thing.
I suoi microbi, non quelli che rimettiamo.
Oh yeah, definitely wicked.
Però il vero pecorino di Pienza, ecco.
Wednesday on Twitch, yeah, we'll do that.
Latte crudo, stagionato nato. E questo ha più corpo. Questo se vuoi fare la cacio e pepe viene.
Because the good thing about Twitch is I can watch different stuff that I won't get struck down for on here. But do they roll them down a big hill? That is the question, Pulpy. I'm not sure Italians would go for rolling cheese down a big hill. They'd be like, why you do that to cheese when you could just eat it at the top of the hill?
Presente, importante, no sufficiente. Se volete fare un top di gamma, eccolo, lui. Lui è l'ingrediente segreto per il massimo della cacio e pepe.
Pepe the owner tells us that for cacio.
I don't like the fruity curry. I like the kind of Irish curry that they do for katsu. So not a nice chicken katsu or a tonkatsu. Church basement spaghetti bolognese. No, we're elevating that. We're on the ground floor in the kitchen. We're not in the basement.
Pepe, the pecorino must be aged for at least a year, and to do that successfully, the cheese wheel must be big.
Big cheese.
So there's a smaller surface area to volume ratio. A 10-kilo cheese will gradually shrink to around 6 kilos over the year.
Okay.
And we bought some for Santina.
Delizioso. Ottimo.
I have to take a moment to savor it.
Buonissimo. Ok, grazie.
Okay, it's really good. Still got moisture in the paste. It's spicy without being too sharp. Got lots of umami. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, like raw sheep's milk, you're going to get a lot of umami. You're going to get a really tangy kind of taste with raw sheep's milk, aren't you?
This is really good. Complimenti.
Thank you. And you know, it's good even because it's raw, it's unpasteurized. All the best cheeses all over the world are still unpasteurized.
Yes.
Even Parmigiano Reggiano, it's good, for example, because it is unpasteurized.
I'm inclined to agree.
Before we share her recipe, if you enjoy these videos, please support our work and become a member of the Pasta Granny's YouTube channel.
You like dry sharp cheeses? I'm a big cheddar fan. I like nutty cheeses.
Signora Santina, questo è un pezzo di pecorino crudo, stagionato un anno. Spero tutto bene.
Tutto bene, sì. Grazie, grazie.
Santina is making peachy, long spaghetti-like strings of pasta.
Mettiamo un uovo.
To make her dough, she's using around 400 grams of zero soft wheat flour, 1 egg, a pinch of salt and about 2 tablespoons of olive oil.
I think that might be a bit more than 2 tablespoons, I'm not sure.
E si inizia a lavorare. E poi si aggiunge l'acqua.
I love this kind of stuff. It just makes me feel so bloody cozy.
Scrambles the egg
Like
and
I'm
oil
actually in their
together
kitchen.
before pouring in around 100 ml of cold water.
Quello si può togliere di mezzo. Così.
She's watched by her husband, 94-year-old Leonardo.
Of course she's watched by her husband. The husband ain't going to do anything. And so it's like, I'm over this over here. No need to thank me. No need to thank me. I just to do my job.
Santina è una buona cuoca?
Insomma.
More or less.
Io ce l'ho detto perché se
Oh,
no-
I'm on the wrong screen. I'm so
Perché
sorry.
capito?
I'm so sorry.
Se dici che è brava,
Sorry,
dopo
sorry,
ti
sorry, sorry.
scappa.
She's 94 years old.
He forms the dough
That's my
and
bad,
kneads
guys. I didn't change the screen.
it.
No, I don't like blue
Santina
cheese.
was taught
No.
by her mother to make pasta, but it was her mother-in-law who taught her to make peachy.
Quando è la prima volta che hai fatto i pici? Ti
Yeah,
ricordi?
pasta,
Quanti
bless
anni
you.
avevi?
No, ne avrò avuti.
Let's go, Ray Ray. The longest run you've ever done? That is amazing. I bet you feel fantastic. Also, a bit sweaty. Yeah, I apologise, Caesar. That's my bad.
Ma io l'avrò fatti anche sì da 15-16 anni, senz'altro. Ora io non lo ricordo. Però dopo che mi sono sposata c'era la sua mamma. Cioè, lui quando è nato Alessandro io c'avevo 22 anni.
Yeah.
E allora
You love a Wednesday,
Dale.
Dale.
Ora non c'era. E si portavano al giardino. La sua mamma mi preparava l'impasto, poi portava lui al giardino e io facevo pesci.
There's just like, I see there's like loads of old Mediterranean women on TikTok, and some of them are like over 100 years old, and they're still like moving really well for their age. It's great to see. And kind of it's a great advocate for the Mediterranean diet, really, isn't it? And the Mediterranean way of life.
Imparati in casa sua.
Eventually, Santina's dough is smooth and firm.
Allora, la pasta è pronta. La mettiamo a riposare un po' con la carta trasparente.
It has to rest for a minimum of 30 minutes, so she has already made some.
Nice.
Questa è fatta di stamattina, è già lievitata, che è bellina morbida.
Now that's somebody that's organised. She's like, I've already made it for the cameras, don't worry.
E questa è fatta di ora, è più dura.
This allows the gluten in the dough to relax. The floured kitchen towel ensures the dough doesn't stick.
Nice.
Perché ha cambiato il tagliere? Perché ha preso un altro tagliere?
Perché qui ci fa i pisci, ci rappiscio. E questa questa è tipo sfoglia.
Santina rolls it out to about 1 centimeter thick.
Qui si mette la farina di mais.
She heaps some
Maize.
maize flour onto a plate. This
Okay.
stops the peachy from sticking together.
That makes
Questa
sense.
si copre un po' perché se no fa la pellicina, o si unta con l'olio, allora si può lasciare così libera.
Santina covers the dough with baking paper to stop it from hardening. She cuts a strip of dough, holding one end lightly.
Very nice.
She rolls the dough with the flat palm of her other hand. This continuous action
Yeah, true
stretches the
cold
dough
beef,
into
definitely.
a long, thin strand, which she coils
I've already bloody made it, ain't I? You don't need to wait for half an hour. You make it, I do it, it's done.
into the maize
I don't speak Italian fluently, but I do speak nonese.
flour. What
Yeah,
makes
you do
Santina
appreciate
a
things
master
more
of this
if you do it
technique
from scratch, don't you?
is that the peachy
Wicked.
is the same thickness and doesn't break. Each strip of dough is turned into one long peachy, and she joins one to another by pinching the ends together.
Feeling peachy.
There is even a verb in Italian to describe the action of making peachy. The key to long, slim peachy is the dough, Santina says.
Qual è secondo te il segreto per fare i peachy facilmente benissimo?
Il segreto è quello di lavorare bene l'impasto, parecchio bene. Quello è tutto una cosa importante, perché se non si lavora bene la pasta, che deve venire la pasta bellina lucida così, che rimane non viene,
thanks, Debbie.
vengono più grossi, più fini e poi non si tirano.
It's just I've heard it all my life,
E
that's the thing.
l'importante è quello.
You kind of pick up those things. It's just amazing how
Eventually, when she has
it's amazing how it doesn't like break. It just stays together the whole time. It's just one long, thin strand of pasta. Amazing.
the bowl full of peachy, she loops and stretches it a little more.
Very nice.
She soon has a tray of peachy. For the sauce, the cheese has to be grated. This is about 200 grams. Use the punched hole side of a box grater for the correct texture.
Ah. She's getting a good workout.
Son Alessandro
She's
can't
getting more workout than Anne Boleyn and Tay Reid doing a hoop, I can tell you that.
resist joining in. There should be enough black pepper to turn the cheese grey. So of course, how much is up to you and the preferences of the cook.
That's true. That's it, my job is
Santina
done.
places her peachy in simmering salted water. She gives them a stir to stop them from sticking. To make the cacio e pepe dressing, Santina ladles some pasta cooking water into a frying pan.
Yeah.
She heaps her peachy into
Her
the
Scottish
pan and
accent's spot
ladles a
on.
little more water, followed
Yeah,
by
if you live around it, like you can become like really adept at a good accent.
some cheese. And this pan has to be off the heat at this stage. The mixture should be warm but not too hot, otherwise the cheese will not emulsify.
Yeah.
She repeats the water and cheese to make a creamy sauce, which clings to the peachy.
I pesci sono pronti. Eccoci.
Where's my plate?
Bravissima.
This is wonderful.
Oh, that looks amazing.
Santina and her family are our taste testers today. Buon appetito!
Come sono, Leonardo?
Buonissimi.
Sono buoni?
Buoni. Good.
Click subscribe for regular helpings of Pasta Grannies and come back next week when Iole and Giuseppina from Molise return to make cavatelli with sugo. And by the way, Pasta Grannies Book 3, Eat Everything, is available for pre-order. It's available from September the 8th.
Hey. Pasta Grannies. That did look delicious, I've got to say. Right. Well, I think that'll be it from me for today. And I think that was a lovely video to end on. So we're all feeling nice. We're all feeling nice and relaxed. We're chilling out. You know, it's a lovely Sunday morning, a lovely Sunday afternoon, a lovely Sunday evening. Give yourself a warm hug and all that. Overcomplicated spaghetti? No, 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 no. Peachy. It is a YouTube channel. It's Pasta Grannies. Also. It really is, Jason. It's made with love and it's made from scratch. That's what you want. But yes, thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all being here. So most likely it's just made you hungry. Yeah, that's fair. Wednesday I'll be on Twitch to watch things that I can't watch on YouTube. I'm going to try and work in some more weekday streams. That's right, sub up. I'll be trying to do some more weekday streams involving the girls. Because that's what you guys want. So I will be willing to oblige. So yes, if I don't see you before Wednesday or Saturday, I will see you when I see you.